either. I
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody doing? Miss Keisha, how you doing over there, girl?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, we waiting to let everybody get in. A lot of people say it when we start, sometime it takes maybe 3-4 minutes before they can get in. So I'm like, all right. So we gonna let y'all get up in here
Well,
with
at least we know
us.
it's not Facebook jail. At least we know that much.
Yeah, we're not in Facebook jail. We not in Facebook jail. I don't
Okay.
have us in Facebook jail. I've been good.
Yay!
I've been good. I
Yay!
have been good. I have not. Right, right. So
Look, we got to knock on some wood over here.
because our show today is music chat and questions for the crew. So I'm gonna try to be good. I'm not gonna be bad. I'm gonna try to be good. I think I've been being good for a little while, man.
You have. I'm gonna give you your card.
Let
You've
us
been
know who
really
up in the chat with us. Send us a hey, a wave, or something. Let us know who's up in the chat so we can send you a shout out.
good. Hello. Come on, y'all.
Man, it's Saturday,
I know, right? We had so much rain here on
right?
our side of town.
Man, we had a lot going on here up in H Town, man. We
Yeah.
had a lot go on up in here, man.
So we were talking, hey Mary Kay Sprite.
Hey,
Sprite in the
Sprite, what's up?
house.
What's up?
What's up?
Kelly in the house. Hey, Chris, how you doing? You guys tune in next Friday. We're gonna have our interview with that girl Sprite.
Sprite. Love it.
Yes, we're gonna be doing
Say,
that
how do I
thing.
submit a track?
Okay, at the bottom of the as you see our picture. Hey Cameron, what's
Hey
up? At the
Tamarine.
bottom you see it. It's a Tower Radio Show 1 at gmail.com, and please submit it in MP3 form. And let me just tell you so you'll know we're not a review show. So we play the whole song. We don't review it. We just play it. And we just, we like it. We like it. We tell you if we think it should have a video, what you should do. But we don't rate.
Mm-mm. You're not that type of show, y'all.
Yeah, we let our viewers rate. We don't rate.
Yep.
We don't rate. No, we don't.
That's right. That's right.
So man, like I said, today's show is where you could, we're gonna talk about certain things in the music industry, and we're gonna, if you want to ask us questions, by all means, you can ask us questions. We're not tripping on that. Um, you know, we got it all down packed. You know, we got a lot of stuff we could talk about, man, especially in this music industry.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan of watching the BET Awards. Are y'all ready for that?
Mm. I'll watch it. I'll watch it to see what the entertainers are gonna do. It's
Yeah,
all about that stage presence and putting on a show.
right, right. And then I like it because I like to support when it's Houston or any artist when it's people from your hometown. You like to see how they're doing and how they're coming up. So I
That's
like
right.
it for that. I like to see who what Cardi B be taking over anyways.
Yeah, I like seeing. She's a very entertaining. She's great entertainment.
And I think what makes her a good entertainer is because she just her.
Yeah.
You know.
People like real people. They don't
Right.
like people being anything but themselves.
Okay.
Talk about producers.
Push
Wait,
that
hold
button.
on. Let me see
Yeah.
what Miss Sprite is saying. Sprite say,
Yeah.
talk about producers. You pay 200 for a beat through PayPal, and they don't send you the beat you pay for. How do I handle that situation? Happened to me. It's been 3 weeks and no stems sent. Oh my gosh, right? So sorry to hear that. Shay, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. What you need to do first of all is you send out a cease and assist. That means they have a certain amount of days to give you the beat. You pull up your PayPal records. If it doesn't happen like that, then it becomes a civil matter. Then you would have to take them to court. Um, what I do, main thing, what we do, myself and Mr. Dot, as we manage, before I even let my artists hit the studio, there's a contract in play. So that means if they pay for if the beat, if they pay for that beat, yeah, have your receipts. If they pay for that beat, they have to sign it. Um, how I really do it is when they pay for the beat exclusively out from their producer, I make the producer send me the stems of the beat instrumental first.
You saying they from a different state?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was done to you and you live in another state. It doesn't matter. You can still, it's a civil case. You can file it in your county or you can file it in their county, but it's still a civil case because that's like you taking my money and I haven't gotten anything. But send a cease and assist and give them a couple of days. Yeah, you'll file it. Uh-huh. Yes. File it there. And when you file it there, you let them know what it is because it is a civil case. And once you do it, you can get more than just the $200 because he's kind of dampering your career. So you can get more than $200. Having pay your court fees, your filing fees, having pay all of that. So, and that stems from, but what you want to do next time you do it though, Sprite, is do a contract. I always make them do a contract, and what we do is we have the producer send the instrumental to us first. If our artists pay exclusively for it, they send us the exclusive rights, and they also send us the instrumental. So I have the instrumental in stems. I want the waves, the stems, all of that. So once I have that, so if I pay you and you don't do what you do, I still have it. So get that first. Get that first. And a lot of times when you guys are artists and you're dealing with producers, if you have managers, you guys don't deal with the producers. Let your management deal with them. So yeah, you most definitely need to go ahead and file that because that's a civil matter.
It's a really
And
good
then
question.
make sure the producer is legit. Okay, hit that. What she said, I have Facebook.
Okay, I have Facebook message with the person saying it would be emailed right over 24 days ago. I've called and emailed and requested 200 back. Chris Sabian said always contracts. So
Yeah.
Eric,
So basically you have all that on the file. So when you go to, that's your evidence. So when you do file the civil suit and you guys go to court, that's your evidence because that's a transaction of showing that he knows that you paid him for it, and then you have PayPal. So keep every receipt that you have, and then once you do it, sometimes it's best to get a lawyer and sometimes it's best to do it yourself. But if you have management, you no longer speak to him. Let your management speak to him, and you need to do a cease and assist because see, he could take your money and resell that beat. So you need to do a cease and assist.
all right. See,
Hey
music
Eric, what's
referral.
up?
Hey Eric, enjoy your bachelor party.
Enjoy,
Already.
yeah, enjoy it.
I say, okay, thank you, because it's been 3 weeks and I could have gotten a different bear for my album.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you most definitely need to do that.
Okay, so Sprite, I hope everything works out, and I'm sorry that had to happen to you.
Yeah,
Thank you for asking that question.
most definitely. So
We
today, you
have,
guys, we're doing music chat and we're answering questions if you have them. You know what to do.
so it says, this is James Johnson question. Have these guys seen the cipher?
What cipher? So you got to give me an idea of what cipher. I don't know.
So you better
Um,
cipher
see,
8.
Send it to me in an email, Sprite, or you guys just send it to me in an email, and we'll check it out. We'll check it
Well, that's where them contracts come up into play.
out. Okay, cool, and we'll check it out.
He said, I'm
Catwoman and
Catwoman.
Pleasant Island.
You laughing? I know that's right.
I gotta see that. Yeah. Man,
I
yeah,
know
but
that's right.
you know, like I said, for today's show, we're answering questions that you have or things, and I mean, don't be afraid to ask the questions. I mean, there's no dumb question or nothing, sometime in the music game a lot of people don't know. And I mean, even though you guys, are unsigned, or some of you guys may be signed to labels, it's a shady business.
Right,
It is a very, and it doesn't just have to be in a label. Producers are shady, as we see Spice dealing with one.
right.
So, they're shady, but everything that you do, and I'm telling any artist that's on here, do a contract. Do not step in front of someone doing your music without a contract.
And
Do
it's
not.
good that Sprite was willing to share her question, because there are other people's that may be in the same situation as you, and they
Right,
need that type of advice or info to figure out what to do. So
right,
thank you so much for sharing that, and
right.
maybe this will help somebody else that's on live that's having the same similar situation.
Right. And that's what we're trying to do, just trying to give some insight. That's why I changed the show around. We changed the show around a day to kind of answer questions. Because I know a lot of people got a lot of questions about the industry, and you want to know what's going on, even with the people that you deal with. But as far as, when you're dealing with stuff like that, if you are an artist and you are signed to a label, even though the label may not be known, it should be some type of management in there talking to these people. An artist should not have to go back and forth with anybody. That's what a manager is supposed to do, because it makes it hard, and then the artist gets frustrated.
Yep, that's true. That is true.
So, that's the part you got to really look at. You don't want to keep dealing with people, just research it. Like for management, they could send that out. You really need to do, and it's been over, what did she say, 3 weeks?
It's been 24 days.
That's long.
24 days. Yep,
That's long to be waiting on a product that you paid for.
most definitely.
That is too long.
Any questions, guys? This is the question and answer show today about music. If you have music questions, you need music info, Miss Shay, Mr. Dot, they got all they can answer questions for you. This is experience and years of being in the industry and working in a record label. So just be sure that if you have questions, this is a perfect time to ask those questions, and we want to hear from you. You join
Right,
this show with us every Friday and Saturday, so it'll be good to
right,
answer some questions that you may have, or if
right,
you want to give comments. I'll be more than happy to read the comments that you put in the comment section.
right.
All right. And we got our Sunday show coming soon.
Sunday show coming soon.
Ain't nothing but
Sunday,
Nothing but gospel.
gospel rap. You know,
Sunday.
yep, underground gossip.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Underground gossip.
yeah.
So
So, like I said, if you got any questions, it's your chance to do it. And we're also, I got it now. Now you may see us live on Twitter now. So, if you got questions, don't be afraid to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to, let people know if you got an issue. I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of or whatever, but you got to know these things in the industry. So, like, we got the question from Sprite. I know a lot of people, they want to know a whole lot more, you know, whole lot
mm,
more, and I can't iterate it enough. Contracts is that's the only way to protect yourself. Only way to protect yourself. Only way to protect yourself. Oh, but I did want to know, Sprite, you bought the beat exclusively from him? That's the key factor we gotta put into play. That's the key factor. You know, I'm sharing a live with a lot of people, so
Okay, we see you over there working with the fingers.
yeah.
Got
So
the
I'm
fingers
doing
moving.
stuff and doing everything.
Said,
Sprite
yup.
said yes from a female producer in Florida.
Okay, okay. So this is a female producer that you're dealing with
Right.
in Florida.
Welcome, guys, to the live. I see people coming in. Welcome. What's up, Frank
What's up,
Mills?
Frank Mills? Frank Mills. Frank Mills. I'm glad you're into in the show today. So you guys, I'm gonna say it again because we're getting more people coming in. But basically, this is a music chat show and questions for the crew. If you got questions on certain things in your music career or just certain questions about the music industry, period, we're here to answer it for today. We're gonna get into some music later on down in the show, but we're here to answer those questions. Let me see.
Sorry to hear that, Frank.
Okay, exclusive rights. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Frank. Exclusive rights. Have it in Messenger. She agreed. Okay, she sent you. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you this. That's a red flag right there. Anybody that's doing business with you through a messenger and not through your email, that's a red flag. That's a red flag because that needs to come through an email. Who because it's going to be hard for you to try to send it over and try to email it, make it go through an email. Always do contracts through email, not messenger, because you know they could say the judge could say, "Oh, it was kind of shady." So doing it through an email is way more official. And then when y'all deal with producers, and I'm talking to all artists, if you're on here, if you have manager, let all that go through your manager's email. Don't you an artist? Nothing pertaining to your music career. Certain things should come from an email to from your manager to you. And so
That's
just
okay,
want
Sprite. A lot of us get trusting in business.
that's
You're
okay.
the only person
That's
that something
okay.
like
You're not
that
the
happened to.
let me tell you, Sprite, I've been doing this for 12 plus years. You are not the only person that have been through this, baby. Trust me, you not. And the way you do it now, when you communicate, if you don't have management right now, I'm gonna tell you how you do it. You communicate to her like you're a third person. You start communicating to her like you're a manager, but change your email. Don't use your email, Sprite, because then she's gonna know it's you. But do it through an email. It could be from your label. Do your label's email. They need to do it. Management from your label needs to send emails to that person and say, hey, Mr. Johnny.
What's up, Mr. Johnny?
And a person needs to do it, like I'm saying, do it from a different email. And the way you do it from a different email, this is the first thing you need to do when you do the email. You state yourself as management, say that, give a name and say you're the management team for Sprite. Then when you do that, say this is into, you could say this is an informative letter or informative contract to you that you have 5 days to cease and assist with my stems. If you don't have my stems within 5 days, then I will take this into a civil matter. Get the civil codes for Florida in the music industry and get the civil codes for your state. And you put those in that letter. When you put those in that letter, trust me, that's gonna get them scared up. Now, if it don't get them scared up, then when you go to court, you ask for your 200 plus damages. And I think in civil court, I don't know what the price is in your state, but I know in Texas, civil damages can go up to $10,000. Oh, we got you. We got you. No doubt. We got you. But do it like that. Yeah, talk to your manager. Your manager needs to talk to that person. You should not be basically you should not be talking to that producer, period. Only time you should talk to that producer is if y'all were face to face recording. That's the only time you should talk to. Now, when it comes to paying money and things like that, that should go through your manager. You shouldn't have no ties to that, period. And the next time you buy a track, because you're on a label, y'all need to buy the beats through the label. Don't buy them personally, because now it's gonna, because a judge can say that's a personal endeavor. Now, when you do it on a business endeavor, it's totally different. I buy and choose my own
My
beats.
own
Oh,
beat.
okay. Ah, okay. So, okay. So you don't, so the label doesn't sponsor in buying the beats. I got you. Okay. Okay. But if they did, even with that being said, you have management. That management team on your label is your manager from your label, or that's a manager you picked yourself.
Just part of my deal.
That's not a good deal. That's not a good deal. If part of your deal is you have to purchase your own beats, that's not a good deal. And you don't want a manager from the label, because they don't really work for you. They work for the label. So that's why you're going through so much, because see, their interest is in the label. So, anytime you get a label and the management is inside the label, they work for the label. Oh, you wanted it that way. Okay. Okay. All your copyrights. Do you keep your masters? Because copyrights and masters are different. Yeah, copyrights and masters are different.
It's a good question.
Because copyrights mean that you only own the rights of you writing it and performing it. Masters mean you own copyrights, rights, performing it. You can take that album and you can remake it. Once you get masters, my masters, okay, they're yours. Cool. So you good. So now, at this point, now with the way your contract is, man, oh, for real, on some Joss Stone, for real. Okay, I own all of it. Okay, you own everything. Okay, so now that means you have to speak for yourself, because you are the rightful owner of things that you're doing. But send first thing, Sprite, before you do anything else, talk to that person through email. Send a cease and assist. You have 5 days to get me my beat. After the fifth day, if I don't get my beat, I'm gonna have to take it to civil court. And when you do that, I'll tell you what, to make it official, to let them know you're not playing, have it notarized. You're gonna have to have it notarized. You're gonna have to have it notarized. How many pages
It's a
is
good
the
question.
contract? That's what I thought. I haven't.
Here you go.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, you good to go then. If you got a
Good.
lawyer on
Okay.
retainer.
Yeah. So go ahead and hit that lawyer in Chicago, because you got to do that. What's up, Will? He said I'm late as usual.
Don't be
That's all
party,
right.
brother
So
party.
Will, you just joining the show. So what we doing? Everybody doing good. So what we doing today is we doing music. We're talking music chat, and we got, if you got questions you want to know about certain things in industry, we are answering them today. So yes, Sprite, do that, do that cease and assist. You need to do that most definitely.
And we was also letting people know that we're gonna start a Sunday show, but it's gonna
Yes.
be gospel,
Yep.
gospel rap. I mean, gospel R&B. I mean, it's just gonna be gospel.
Yes, straight gospel. So don't be just flaking on us and don't come to the Sunday show, y'all.
Come
Give
on,
us,
get your worship on.
you got to come on, get
Worship
that
and
Jesus
praise.
opinion. So, if anybody else on here have any questions, Sprite, I'm gonna be checking. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking on you to make sure that stuff getting handled. So I'm gonna be checking on you.
So Miss Shay and Mr. Dot are taking questions, guys, at this time. If you have any music related questions, you need music info, you're dealing with a situation with your music that's happening right now, and you need a little bit of advice or, just some info in regards to the situation, or just have general questions to give to the Tower crew, then you can go ahead and ask those questions at this time. And thank you, everybody, for joining the show. We truly appreciate it.
Yes, we
Send it
do.
in, Will.
Send it in.
And you can
So
drop
yeah.
the questions in the chat. I'll post them up so that Miss Shay and Mr. Doc can see the questions. That way they can get you the answers you need.
Most definitely. You know.
Look,
Any
this is free question and answer.
Oh yeah, I got 8 gospel songs I can sing. Okay, okay. Hold on to them. I'm gonna give you the date wheel that we're gonna start accepting those. Hold on to those, and we're gonna do it. All right. I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait to hear that. Yeah. So, Miss Keisha, is there any questions you wanna throw out there and
for for you guys to be able to answer and give our viewers some information.
yeah.
Okay, so can we at least go over
Okay,
because I think
cool, Sprite. Hold on to them because we're gonna show X for them. All right, go ahead.
okay. So one question that I have, and I know that the viewers probably you have heard it on other shows, but I think it's really important because they need to know. Hey,
What's
genuine.
up, genuine?
I think it's important that they really need to know is, the percentages as far as like when do their managers get paid? Because, for me, if I'm an artist and I have a manager and they say they're my manager, most managers that are greedy are going to be like, I need something off of this. I need something off this show. I need something off of this deal. I need something. So when when is the what threshold do I have to be at before I start paying my manager?
$100,000.
Good. So if I make 50,000, then I don't have to. I'm not at liberty to pay my manager at that time.
No, no,
Okay.
no. You can only
Sprite put that 100K. See Sprite. See even Sprite. She's like 100K.
100K. You
There
don't
you
start
go,
paying them.
Sprite.
You don't start paying them, and it starts off at 10%.
So no, they don't get 20%.
No, you don't. Only way a manager gets 20%, you have to be making over 1 million.
I thought I heard somebody say on yesterday's show they was giving 20%. Didn't we hear that yesterday?
One of these
On
shows,
one of our shows, somebody was giving the manager 20%. And I'm like, how?
And
You
then
know,
you asked that they meet. Were they at did they make 100,000? And then they were like, no. Then why are you?
why are you paying?
Then
You know what
you
I'm
give
saying?
them twenty
You're not
percent.
paying.
I will most definitely invest back in your art. So, guys, that's another good question. Like, what do you recommend? Because if I'm an artist, right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not signed to a label.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no Bill Gates money or no
Mm-hmm.
Oprah money.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do I do? Like, what are some ways that I can invest in myself to cut costs?
To cut cost?
Right. Because,
As far as what do you mean? What do you want to
like
what do you want to cut cost on?
if I want to produce my own album, my own what is it, LP, put
E-
out an album,
EP? An
EP.
EP?
Thank you, EP. Then-
Basically have to I mean, if you want to invest back in yourself to save money, you have to have all your own equipment. That's
Okay,
the key thing. So either you can be an artist and a producer for yourself. You can do that.
that's good. Do we have any artist producers on here? Anybody that's an artist and producing?
I think genuine.
I think genuine
I
is
think
genuine
Genuine
is an artist and
Probably
producer. Yes,
is.
yes. Genuine is an artist and a producer. Yes.
That's
So you can I mean that's the way you do it to start off if you have. But our key thing, what we do is you start out with a budget. If you're beginning into this, you don't go with no lavish budget and you
so.
don't have that lavish
That's a
money.
question right there. So, recommendation from what you've seen from your experience, what kind of budget should you start with?
If you're new to the scene, I know for me, for certain artists that we work with and they're new to the scene and they're just starting out and they may have like maybe 2 or 3 songs, but they still need to be worked on. But here's the thing, when they have those songs have to be owned by them. Those beats have to be owned by them. I mean, because that's a cut in your budget too. Because if you start trying to push out songs that you don't own, the beats you don't own exclusively, that's going to set you back because you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to try to buy those exclusively.
Got you.
So that sets you back. But most of the time, when artists are starting out with us, we start out at 500.
Got it.
500 is what we start them off with. No, you don't never want to lease a beat. You never want to lease a beat. You never want to lease a beat.
You have people leasing beats? Look,
Yes.
I don't know, guys. I'm not a music person,
And
so
they and to lease a beat so people will know, and I don't care where you get beats from. When you lease a beat, they only lease it to you for 10 years. But they get 50% of your copyrights. They get 50% of your writing.
so I'm working for you for 10 years.
I have your beat, but here's the thing though. I can have it for 10 years. Mr. Dot can have it for 10 years. They
I
can
like
lease
that
it
face
like
you
that.
made, Dot, when I say I'm working for you for 10 years. The 10 years a slave,
Yeah.
Dot. 10 years a slave for this beat that I'm leasing.
Yep.
Because yeah, and it's like, but here's the thing. You may not be the only one. You know, like say you, me, and Mr. Dot. Okay, I leased the beat first. Then you lease it to me for 10 years. You're getting 50% off of my copyrights and the writing part of me. Then they can go and sell it to Mr. Dot and get 50% from him off the same thing for 10 years. Then they can go sell it to you and get it 50 of 10 years, 50% off you. They making a killing.
It's like buying a used car
So 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 but
500 times.
what about if you lease it, but when he come across to me, see, I want to buy the exclusive.
And once you buy it exclusively, then whoever has leased it, they have to redo their song because the producer no longer owns it.
Hmm, interesting. He said, "Yeah, me and Milo cut out all the middlemen except the mixing and mastering. Everything else we did ourselves, but it still cost a lot: equipment, promotions, etc."
Yeah,
So ballpark, Will, like honestly, Sprite said 100, but Will, ballpark for all of that. What is like what budget have you seen? Like what is the most you spent doing something like this?
like, oh, you asking me or you asking Will?
I'm asking Will because he's
Okay.
saying that it still cost a lot, equipment, promotions, etc. What's the most you have spent with promoting and doing all of this? Ballpark figure.
Please don't sell for 25,000. He
Wait,
said, "Geesh."
he said, "Geesh, is that geesh like you over 25 grand?"
Mm.
That must be a big geesh.
It is a big geesh.
I want to know now.
Cause yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, if you're spending over $25,000 for promotion, equipment, and etc., and you are an independent artist, you are cheating yourself. You're cheating yourself, and I'm gonna tell you, you are cheating yourself. You are really cheating yourself because I'm gonna tell you, it's ways around that. It's called when you start doing things and you have a name for yourself. You know, yeah, I got to come to my workshops. We okay. You can get sponsors.
So sponsorship. Okay, here's
Yeah.
Will. This is something he's saying. We spent 12 on this new project, but it was sponsored and we had the equipment already. So he did have sponsors. Will is saying they had sponsors.
How
Um,
many years are your sponsors gonna sponsor you? And then here's something from Sprite.
my last album was 4,500 in beats and 2,000 in mastering. I was not on the label at a time. Okay, but that still came in under 25,000.
Yeah, they came in on 25,000.
She said, "Man, where do I get sponsors?"
Okay,
That's a good question.
so sponsorship, let me tell you how you do that. Sponsorship is when you start doing things as a rapper, or as an artist, when you start doing things, this is how you get sponsorship. When you start doing things in a community, when you have that buzz for your name, start doing backpack events, start doing Christmas events, start doing that. And once you do that with those nonprofit organizations, they're gonna sponsor you because they see that you're giving back. So they're gonna sponsor you. That's a big thing. They're gonna sponsor you.
Okay. That's a really good question. Will said just for this project. So he has sponsors for the project that he's currently on.
Yeah, but you need okay. So make sure You go into meeting room with them and get them to sponsor everything. You can get sponsors to darn near pay for your videos. You can get that done. Sponsorship. It works. Trust me, it works. It
Yeah.
works.
Got sponsors to sponsor a
You
lot
gotta
of
be
stuff.
what they look at. I'm gonna tell you what they look at. They look to see if you're marketable. That's what they look at,
So
basically.
that leads me to this question, because I know you always talk about artist development,
Mm-hmm.
making yourself marketable. You
Mm-hmm.
know, what are some things that, sponsors or labels are looking for with artists, as far as making yourself marketable, making yourself um, appealing to
So you say
the market?
what do
Yeah.
labels look for?
What are they looking for?
I
Like
know.
even sponsors, what are they looking for?
Well, I know when you're on a label, and like I said, when the label I used to work for, they really didn't. The labels don't look at the artists.
Okay.
They look at the people that follow you. That's how they gain to know how to sponsor you, how to market you. When people follow you, if you have a following that's greater than 25,000 or at 25,000, they know you're marketable, so they will sign you because
Okay.
you're marketable and you have that following. That's what they're looking for. They don't care if you can rap under the sun, sing up under the sun. They want your following.
Okay. And of course, what is followers equate to a label?
Money.
Okay.
Cause you gonna purchase. Say if you popping, you're an artist and these people been following you and you popping, that's easier way for them to market your brand. That's easier way for them to get you sponsorship. And then just know this. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, Isaac.
You know, that's marketable for you in every way. um it helps you, it gets you into the part of them when you market, like for the label that I was on, when they did marketing and they did things, we looked for they looked for the heads over me, the CEO over me.
Right.
We looked for your following.
Right.
They went through all your social media. They wanted to see what your following was like. When they seen the following had a good grasp, they knew you were marketable enough to make profit.
Got it.
To make profit off of you. You're marketable to make profit. So
Got it.
that's how they used you. And then once you're marketable enough to make profit, and here's the thing that a lot of artists don't know. When you're under a label and you get sponsorship, that label gets 25% of what you make.
Right.
So the label's getting more than 100%.
Got it. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff to know.
Yes.
So these labels be looking to make serious cash off these artists.
Right. Right.
Serious, serious cash. What's the longest contract you've ever seen a label sign?
The
Like,
longest contract,
mm-hmm.
as far as what you mean?
Like, what is the longest that you could be under contract with a label?
Um, that's a deal that your management will make. That's a deal. We got Miss Stay Ready Kelly about to come on, y'all. But
All right.
that's a deal that you would have to make with your management would have to go through that and put that on there for you. That is
Independent or label.
right. That's something your management would have to do.
So, Chris Sabian, are you asking Miss Shay and Mr. Dot independent or label? I
So
really
is
just
he,
want.
yeah, is he asking should he go independent or a label?
This is independent, but
The best is independent, and let me give you the difference. Let me break those down to you right now. Give you the total difference. Okay, independent versus a label. Independent means that you would have to front and do everything. Oh, he said which is better. Okay,
Yep.
independent and label. So independent means that you will pay everything, you upfront every cost. The benefit of being independent is that everything that you profit and you push out and you make it, that's all your money. You don't have to split it with certain people on the label side. And what I mean is that independent, you pay for your studio time, you pay for your performances, you pay for your wardrobe. You know, you would pay management, but you don't have any fees to pay management. You can have management, but you don't have any fees to pay management. You get a contract to let management know, and make sure you have a manager that does know the fees that they're supposed to get and not get.
These are
A
really good.
label, a label on the other hand, is that a label gives you a royalty check up front. But here's the thing with that royalty check. It's not your money, it's a loan. They're not genuinely giving you money because it's a loan. A label is just like a bank. It's a loan. I'm going to front you, say I'll front you $1 million. But you got to commit to how many CDs or how many EPs they want you to do. So that $1 million has to last you until you get to your last obligation on that contract. But that $1 million is not going to last you because you're paying for hotel fee. You're paying for rental cars. You're paying for videos. You're paying for producers. You're paying for wardrobe. You're paying for jewelry.
Out of that $100 million that you gave me,
Yes, ma'am.
so that ain't my retainer.
No, ma'am. Then you have to pay a CPA. Then you have to pay a lawyer. Then you have to pay management once you get to that platform.
Baby, I be done went to
So
got my jewelry.
right. So you have all of that. So independent keeps your budget down. Yes, it does.
Mhm.
It does. It does. Independent does keep your budget down. It does keep your budget down. But here's the thing: when you go independent, you still need people on your team to handle stuff. Because if you are an independent artist, people still have to help you. You still need management in some type of way. You still need that in some type of way. Because somebody has to guide it. Somebody has to look over stuff. Because you as an artist, you can't look over all of that. You can't be in the boardroom and then you got to be on stage and then you got to be looking at this wardrobe. Then you got to do that. Can't do all that. You can't do all that. Ain't gonna work. I mean, a lot of people do labels because they look at the money, but they don't know the backside behind it. And I'm telling you because I worked in a label. And people, if y'all know what I know inside them labels, you better stay independent. Being independent back end has to be hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. I'm gonna tell you, being an independent artist is not hard. It depends on your team. If you got a team that can grind real good and you got management that grind real good, it will not be hard. Yeah. See, she signed a 1 album deal. That was smart. That was smart.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you say?
So with signing a 1 album deal, does that mean that the label is sponsoring or footing the cost for that album?
It depends on how their contract is.
Sprite said, "Been independent whole career and had many good Smurfs to help me." You call them Smurfs?
Okay. She say they Smurfs, baby. She say they threw that sprinkle on it, Yeah, but I mean, being independent, I mean, it's a good thing. I own the label too, and it's not all what it's cracked up to be. Let me tell you something. On the label, it's not what it's cracked up to be.
I've seen that type of promoting, Sprite. There's a guy I met who does promoting like that for a club, and he gets a certain percentage of the profit depending on how many heads show up.
He owns the club?
No, he don't own the club. He's promoting. He's a promoter.
And he gets what?
He gets a certain percentage of the profits from the club that night if X amount of people show up. So it's a certain head count that has to show up in order for him to get a certain percentage of the profit.
Oh, I wouldn't want him to promote me. I wouldn't want him to promote me because that's a lie. Because here's the thing. If you do a promotion at a club, that owner, you're going to either have to buy out that club that night, which they ain't going to say what's at the door. You're going to have to buy out that bar because that's where the money come from.
Right.
The bar. So if a promoter promotes you at a club, 9 times out of 10, he getting some from the door, he getting some from you, and he getting some from the bar.
No, I'm not talking about an artist. I'm talking about promotions for like getting people to come to the clubs.
That's what I'm
Getting
talking
a
about.
lot of
That's
people.
what I'm talking about.
Got it.
That's what I'm talking about. He went all the way around.
Mm, got it.
Yeah, I watched that movie, Junkie Promoters.
Janky Promoters. They have a movie called Janky
Yes,
Promoters.
ma'am.
I want to see
Wow.
this.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
what did he say?
How to
It has
connect with music supervisor and should I submit to a music library?
how to
Mm.
say that again, Miss Keisha. I didn't hear you read that again.
The question that he had was how to connect with music supervisor and should I submit to a music library?
Yes, the copyright library. Everybody, every artist should be having a stuff in copyright library. And here's the thing: when you do, just because if you have ASCAP and you sign up for ASCAP, that does not mean that you're in the copyright library. That does not mean that. That just means that you're ASCAP and you're just loading your music into there to know that you are the artist that performed it, or you written it, or you composed it. ASCAP is only to back you as a composer and a writer. You still have to submit your music into the copyrights library. So, how to connect with a manager, with a music supervisor? A music supervisor, that's something that your manager would have to do. These are people that work under your manager. You probably got to check out one of our workshops, Chris. But a music supervisor works under your manager. You only, an artist doesn't have just one person managing their career. But here's the thing: a music supervisor makes sure that they have licensing to do things in California. Most definitely.
So I know you talk about that
Mm-hmm.
in your workshops
Mm-hmm.
about being ASCAP and all these different things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some things that they can really learn if they come to one of your music workshops.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one that's 75.
Yeah, that's the whole
75.
consultation.
Oh,
But
okay.
the workshop is $10.
Oh,
And we talk
$10.
about all of that. He said, I'm a beat and track producer.
Producer.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay, that's what's good. You
We
got
got some
you
producers
got
on here.
contracts? Make sure you have contracts. I stress. I mean, seriously, I stress that so much because that helps you.
It does.
Not
I,
only, and I'm not saying producers are like that. You don't have bad producing time. You got artists that try to get over too. You know, But ASCAP is the key. I mean, and if you can't afford ASCAP, do BMI. It's free. Only reason why a lot of people go with ASCAP is because ASCAP keeps a toll of your royalties.
see somebody already looking for beat.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
That's
spice.
what Miss J be talking about. On here, you get to connect and network with
Exactly,
producers. You
Right.
never
exactly.
know who's on here.
That's why it's so important to log in and clock in and deal with us and come with us and stay with us and like and share because you never know who you entertaining.
Right.
And look at
She
that
say
right
we'll
there.
do a contract.
Okay.
Most definitely, you better do contract. All six. Well, not all six, but the artists that we deal with. I haven't got into things with it, but before you do anything, y'all, management is good. I'm not gonna say it's not good. Management is good. You need management. I'm not gonna tell you you don't need management. You need management. Management is good. It is good. Management is good. He said most definitely a contract. Yes, contracts are good. Contracts are good. But Mr. Doc can tell you my artist called me the contract queen.
Okay.
So, what are some things like as an artist you need to look for in your manager?
Somebody that know what they're doing. Have
I'm
some
just gonna
kind
say
of
that.
somebody that has some kind of knowledge of music. You know what I'm saying? And I say it all the time. Yeah, I mean, if you want your auntie from that manage the Dollar General or the Walmart or whatever, I mean, by all means, if that's what you want to do, you do it. But retail and music management is totally
Two different
different.
things. Yeah.
It's totally different.
Yeah. It's two different
So, if I'm
platforms.
an artist and I'm new to the game, right? I know nothing. How do I know what to look for in a manager? Like, if I'm going to search or search out
Read.
and try to
A lot
find
of times
music?
I tell artists read. If you are getting into the music game, still read for yourself.
Hmm.
Google, YouTube, read for yourself.
Reading is fundamental.
Read for yourself because you want to make sure your because managers screw their artists too.
Hmm.
So they need to do a background check. How would they background check a manager?
Resume. Ask for resume. Like
Hmm.
like
Like you're
the
doing a
like the
job.
artists I do, they ask me for my resume.
Hmm.
And I'm asking these questions because I want the people who
Yeah,
are on
I
here
mean,
who are
Right,
ask for a
right,
artists
right.
resume.
to
Like, say if you were an artist and you wanted me to manage you, you would ask me, what's my resume? I'll give you my,
right.
and I'll break my resume down to you. I managed 14 guys for about 4 years. I left that. I went to promotions. Hold on, I'm gonna answer your question, Chris. Chris, I went into promotions. I went from promotions to being a radio host at another radio show. I went from there to being a senior VP of a record label for 5 years. So I've been in the music thing. I've done promotions. I've done shows. You know, you treat it as when you're looking for a manager. I mean,
Like you're doing a
a
job.
manager. You don't artist. Remember this. You don't work for the manager. The manager works for you.
Hmm.
They work for you. So when a manager say, "No, you work for me," no, you work for me. Because without my talent, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's why you asking for their resume.
You want their resume. So my artists, they ask me for my resume. I don't have a problem giving it to them. You know what I'm saying? And they see that myself and Mr. Dye, we went to Berkeley College School of Music. We both have music business foundation certificates, so certification. So you got to have somebody that know what they're doing or been into it. And a lot of artists that we manage now, they love the field because I worked at a label and I was like a VP at a label. So I know what they're going to ask you for and what they're not going to ask you for. So the question he asked was
What and where are your workshops?
okay, what our workshops are, they're music workshops, and we teach artists and we teach management. We teach everybody about certain things. On how the industry works. We teach artist development. We show you what to do, what not to do. And we just had a workshop. So I'll get with Mr. Dodd. Just shoot me a email, Chris, so I can have your email so you'll know. There you go, Sprite, just $10.
Okay.
Our workshops are
Yeah,
just $10. And
$10.
we go through there and we talk about everything. We just tell you things that you need to know, certain things to push your career if you are an independent artist. And let me answer what's the question Sprite said?
Shay, you take a new artist? Spray had to switch back to my personal account, laughing out loud.
We can talk about it, Sprite. Send me a minute. We'll talk about it. I got your phone number. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll
Mm,
talk about it.
some good
And
stuff,
not-
guys. Keep bringing these
and
questions
not-
in.
Yeah, your manager has to have that knowledge. You want a manager that has knowledge. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll get there. She's like, "Why you laughing? I'm serious."
Uh-uh.
We gonna talk, Sprite. We gonna talk, girl. I got you. We gonna talk, girl. We gonna talk. We gonna
Like, girl,
talk.
why you laughing? I'm
We gonna
serious.
talk.
Well, I can hear her voice.
We can talk.
Yeah.
Who Sprite?
Yeah, I ain't
That's
never
my
really,
girl down
look,
there.
I ain't
That's
really
my
never
girl.
heard her, but I can hear her. Girl,
That's
why
my
you
girl
laughing?
right
I'm
down there.
serious.
That's my girl. I'm telling y'all. That's my girl. I'll be waiting for her to get up in the morning and do them live. That's my
Oh
girl.
my God.
Man. But yeah,
Yes, honey.
that's why that's why we tell people the tower, we just don't play music. We give you insight. This is something you want to do. Being an artist is not a hobby, it's a career, man. It's your career.
I
Read that
sent
for
y'all
me.
some
Oh, okay.
I sent y'all some feel good music from a group we forming called Party People. And I sent one by me because
Mellow.
I'm sorry, Mello always say I should send something of mine. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. All right.
We We love you, Mello.
Okay,
Hello,
Mellow
Mello.
McClain.
Is that
Will
Mello McClain?
Mellow
Yeah.
McClain. So
Okay.
Will, I did send you an email. You didn't respond. So you guys, for October, our October slots are filled for interviews, but we have 3 slots in
Oh wow.
November
All booked up.
before the holidays. So we have 3 slots left if you want to be a part of those slots.
Ooh, that's what's
You know,
up.
and the way it is, please sing your music so we can play it, and so people can get familiar with you and all that. And then in June 2022, we will be having the first annual Tower Award show. Miss Keisha, can you kick off those
The,
categories? I know
the
I'm not in one of them.
categories. The categories. We
Mm.
have best female R&B artist, best male R&B artist, best female rap artist, best male rap artist, best producer, artist of the year, person who shared the most shows on our social media platforms, and then also best host. Best host.
That's me.
Go Kelly,
Mr.
go
Dot.
Kelly,
That
stay
ain't
ready,
me.
Kelly.
That's
There
Mr.
it
Dot.
is.
Mr.
Stay
Dot
ready,
got that one
Kelly.
hands down.
Hey,
Keisha,
stay
can you
ready,
put
Kelly.
it's too nice. Isaac, put up his comment and then put up Wheels after his.
Okay, sure. Here we go. Mr. Isaac, I love to make music and perform on stage, but my music is in shock value.
Yeah, he did that red rum song right there. He did that right there. He did that right there. Made me think about The Shining. I wanted to go watch The Shining after
Yeah,
that.
that beat was live. I
Shoot, man, The
love
Shining, man. I wanted to watch that. Shoot. Okay, and then
it.
Will.
Here go Mr. Will.
All
So
right.
man, y'all will get some good music and info on this show.
Thank you,
Oh,
Will.
thank you, Will. Will say I share quite a bit. I might be in the running.
I know. Love you, heart.
Okay, he say he might. Will came to our workshop, man.
Yeah.
He did.
And I'm
He
gonna
sure
tell you,
did.
he's a dedicated manager. He's the manager of Mellow McLean and a
Yes,
couple of
he
more artists. And
did.
man, he was on his 9 to 5,
What?
and
Man,
he
this
was
brother
on
was
his nine to
working
five, man,
while he was
talking to
Working
us
working.
at the
man.
workshop.
Yes,
Oh,
indeed.
cool.
Indeed. He was
Shout out
on
to
it.
all the people who came. We even let viewers in. Viewers even paid to come in.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Heart emojis. We need heart emojis
Yeah.
all across the
Yes,
screen
indeed.
right now.
We be, like I
Yeah.
said, the tower, we not here to, we here to really help and give people, let them know how the game really work, and the reason why I say that is because, myself being in it, the tower we've been on 1 year, man, and okay, we've been on 1 year, but myself and Mr. Dot, we've been in the game 12 years.
Yep.
So, like everybody say, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Been in the game 12 years. Been in the game 12 years,
Mm-hmm.
man. So
Mm-hmm.
we are working on yesterday, for those who didn't know, we are working on the Tower Radio Show magazine.
Ooh,
The
I'm gonna be on the
Tower
cover.
Radio Show magazine.
Mm, that's
Hold,
how you gonna
hold
be?
on.
That's gonna be your post?
So the Tower, I'm gonna read that just a minute, Sprite. So the Tower Radio Show magazine is basically a magazine that only consists of unsigned and underground artists. So each artist, we will go through and pick artists. There's gonna be volumes every month, but we're gonna pick through artists and we're gonna put a page of them, where they're from, social
Your
media,
bio.
what got a bio about them. So
That's
that's
what's up.
how, our yeah, the next Friday
Let me
Sprite.
put this
But
up.
we're basically gonna be doing that magazine, and it's gonna be featuring only unsigned and underground artists. So that's what the magazine's about. And then we're gonna be featuring certain things in a community, or certain things that'll be going on with the tower and what we got next going on, or what an artist got next going on in their state or in their city. So that's what the magazine is gonna be consistent of. How about everyone do a Christmas joint? That'd be tight. A viewer said, "How about all the artists do a Christmas joint?" That's what's
All right.
Doing that jingle bells, jingle, jingle.
Man, it'll be like
No?
a Christmas
Okay.
cipher.
Okay, yeah. It's not. You see Miss Shay and Mr. Dot face, like really, Kelly? Yeah,
Hmm.
jingle,
Hmm.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Miss Keisha. Now.
Sprite say the magazine is dope. Yeah, so that's what we wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
is put a magazine together, and just to show, how unsigned and underground artists get down. You
Sprite, I'm
know,
still plugging you, Sprite. There go your plug, Sprite. We
you
plugging you.
know.
Yes,
So
indeed.
So
everybody know.
yeah, so we have that going on, and then we're working on a Tower Radio Show app. So when you log in on your phone, you just go straight to us and do your thing. She said she can't wait to hang out. She said Run DMC.
Yes, Christmas
Yes.
and
Y'all
holiday.
remember that Christmas song?
Okay.
Oh
It's
man,
Christmas time in Holland
hey,
Greens.
hey.
Mama cooking chicken and collard greens.
That's right.
Oh, ah, that was an ugly ass elf on that video though.
Okay. Oh, I think Isaac said he sent us a Halloween single.
Yes. Okay, we have it.
What's up, Isaac? Sending us.
So man, send all the music in. But this, I'm gonna tell all artists, man, this is not being an artist is not an easy ride.
Mm-mm.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
But you can do it though.
You
You can
can
do it. Yeah,
when
you
you
can do
with the
it.
right team behind you.
Yeah, you got to have the right team, the right people. First thing to me, I've been in the rap game too, but I got out of it real quick, because one, I didn't know a lot about it. But when you have somebody that's literally on your team that's going to work with you and not really your demands, but do what you ask of them to do, and everybody just work together as a team, you got something good going on. But if you have one person in a bunch just going against the grain, see, that's gonna mess up everything. That's gonna break the team up. But if you can get a group of people like literally down with you through the whole ride and understand where you coming from as being the boss or what have you, you got a good team going on.
Oh yeah.
Got it going on. I'm
So
telling
since
you.
we asking questions, I'm gonna ask the viewers a question. How many people as an artist that what are the main people that should be in your tight knit circle as an artist? And the host can answer too.
My
Uh-huh.
cousin Lorenzo.
Oh
No.
y'all got quiet. Y'all got
I'm
quiet, huh?
sorry, what was the question? Forgive
Look, it
me.
was like who should be in your tight knit circle
Yeah, your
as
tight knit
artists?
circle.
Let me see.
Jesus. Jesus need to be in my tight knit circle as an artist to be real.
Jesus need to be
Look, that's what I need.
Yeah,
Look,
that's true.
right
Yeah.
there in that circle.
Yeah, but
Right with yep.
to me, oh, I'm sorry, Miss Keisha. Go ahead. Forgive me.
No, you go ahead, Miss Kelly. You got it. You
I'm
got it.
sorry. And yeah, you're right. Jesus, whatever you believe in, I put it like this. I tell people all the time, it's whatever you believe in, because a lot of people don't believe in the same thing we believe in. So
That's true.
whatever you believe in, you have to put that first in everything that you do.
Well, this in
That's
my
number one.
circle.
Yeah, yeah,
in Makisha,
yeah,
in Miss
exactly.
But
Kelly
I
Yeah.
meant
Makisha's
I meant the
circle,
music
that's what
circle,
she needs.
ladies.
Well, yeah,
I
of
know God
course.
got to be in your music circle.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm finna walk over to that. I'm sorry. That's the first thing, whatever you believe in. And the second thing, to me, that's someone in your circle. Exactly. Exactly, Sprite. That is so that okay. So she said here, Miss Sprite said here, high power, producer, best friend, hair, makeup, and four promoters, Smurfs. See, period. What she said.
She said Smurfs.
And then Isaac says, all loyal people
I'm
that's
Mm-hmm.
sitting
down for
here.
me.
Exactly.
I agree because if you gotta have people that's uplifting, that's positive, that'll be willing to tell you the truth, even
Even
when
when
you
you don't
having
want to hear
bad
it.
right.
Mm-hmm.
People that's honest.
Right. And then Will said, outside of artists, it's three of us. Man, oh shoot.
So Will,
I
who's in your circle?
I could tell you who in me and Mr. Dot circle, man. We have it's me and Mr. Dot. Then we have the Tower crew members, and then when we go from the Tower crew members, then we have the Fat Girl Promotion Consultant members, and I don't like to say employees. I just like to say team.
Okay.
I like to say team, because when you start saying employees, people be like, y'all hiring,
Okay. I'm gonna give you my resume. I got a resume.
y'all hiring,
I got a resume.
you know. And I have to, no lie, when artists, talk to me, I have to basically, I keep a resume on file to send to them. You know, I just didn't only do this. Oh, I also forgot I was a director of a pantry helping people in need. So I got a long little resume,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
but I always get a music resume because that's what I do the most of. You
Right.
know,
Well, you know what? Actually, helping people tie hand in hand with what you're doing as a manager.
I know,
Yeah,
I
because you
know.
helping people.
I
So
manage 6 artists right now.
hey, that's good.
Louis Lansky made number 6. Shout out to Louis
What?
Lansky.
Louis.
Yeah.
Lansky.
He said, I got 5
Lansky.
producers and 4 studio engineers that does mixing and mastering.
That's what's up,
Everybody's
man.
saying that, but I don't hear nobody saying I got management.
Mm. I hear crickets.
I haven't heard anybody say I got management.
Yeah, I hear crickets.
Well, I know Sprite said she got management. Hey, Keisha, how you
Hello,
doing?
hello.
Told I was
So
live on the
you
radio. She was
know,
like,
okay, yeah, my man, yeah, trust, yeah, because that's the key thing. You got to say, manager. That's the key thing. That's the key thing. Key thing. Management.
mhm.
Solo, I need a team. Come to the workshops when we do another one, so you can see how them
Yes,
teams work.
indeed.
Come to the workshop. Hey, come to the workshops and see how they work. Mr. Dot will talk more in the
Queen them
workshops.
wings. Queen them wings. Yeah.
But yeah,
Giving out all, giving a good info.
yeah.
Mhm.
I be trying. Like I said, I've been doing this. Me and Mr. Dot been doing this 12 years. Let me say my manager is working on it. She
She
gets me.
gets me shows and radio interviews and merchandise.
Oh, okay. That's good. Good. Hmm.
Hold
Did
on.
you say something very interesting?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. My manager is working.
Okay,
She
this
gets
right
me.
here.
She gets me shows and radio interviews and merchandise.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah, but your manager not supposed to be really be doing that. Your manager is supposed to be doing really, the show part. Yeah, the radio interviews. Yeah. Do y'all have assistants? Because a manager assistant supposed to do that. A manager really supposed to be going over your personal your contracts. Because we have a person that we put in charge to get shows. But yeah, your manager doing that thing. My manager paid for my car.
Wait a minute. Who?
Yes, he did. It's too nice. Hey, Craig, it's too nice.
Craig.
Said my manager. I'm finna read yours too. Sprite and Will. He said my manager paid for my car to get fixed. You know your manager not supposed to do that, right?
Oh, but hey, I mean,
No.
It's
gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah,
gonna come
paid
back.
for my car to get fixed.
It's gonna come, but that's all right. That's a cool ass manager though.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, there's a cost because well, you remember when I got your car fixed? It's gonna come back.
Did you have to sign a
Cause here's the
contract?
thing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that artists don't know, and Miss Shay gonna give y'all some free advice on that. Do you know right now if you're not paying your manager, like right now, not all 6 of our artists are not paying us because they're not at 100,000 status. But do you know that a manager can make an invoice of anything that they pay for you, and once you make it, do you know? Oh, Miss Keisha says she in the wrong business.
Wrong business. Okay.
Do you know that once you get a contract and you have a contract with them, that you would have to pay that?
Well, he say her husband owned a car shop.
Okay, that don't mean anything. But she's still, and I'm not knocking, and that's good. You have a manager that look out for you like that. That's what's up. Honestly and truly, that is really what's up for a manager to look out for you like that. But just know, as an artist, you need to keep an invoice yourself of what your management does for you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an invoice of that. You need to keep track of that yourself. You need to keep track of that yourself as well. Okay, they fixed your car. You need to write it down. They fixed your car, the amount of what it was, the date of what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Where this manager at?
Okay.
Fix my car.
Because here's the thing that a lot of artists don't understand and don't know. A manager is not responsible for your financial capabilities.
Business.
They're not responsible for you financially.
Go back and pick up.
He
Big
had
Wheels.
me open up for Lazy Bone.
Oh, okay. I guess yeah. Okay. Maybe that's that tit for tat.
She say better ask New Edition.
Okay.
Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't own that.
And but that movie,
Mm.
Oh, that's true. Did you get paid?
Yep, that's it. Well, I don't know. He fixed that car, probably. Well, I don't know.
Oh, I mean, money.
What? Okay, hold on. Here's the key thing. What state did you perform in?
Good one.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What state did you perform in? So who's your manager? The her or the Oh, you said she's the manager. Okay. She got me a discount.
On a lot of stuff.
Detroit.
You're in Michigan.
Detroit.
Oh,
Okay.
he's in Michigan. Okay.
Mhm.
Detroit,
Okay.
Michigan.
So the you so okay, they got you a lot got me a lot of discounts. So okay, so they got you discounts on the show or merchandise or what? Because if you open up a Lazy Bone, I mean, if I was your manager, first thing I'd have went to him and asked him to get on a song with you.
Mm. Ba, 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 ba.
We say Detroit in the building.
Okay,
So yeah, I would
Detroit.
have asked to do that. But somebody said you better ask New Edition. Okay, you better ask them.
Okay.
That was Miss Keisha. She said, "You
Uh,
better ask New Edition."
Y'all, they got a raw deal.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Mr.
But
Telephone.
here's the thing, though.
Something wrong with my life.
She got,
Okay.
she got a radio podcast. Okay, what's the name of it? That's what's up.
But see, that's what people are not understanding. Yeah, everything fine and dandy now, but money change people. Money change people.
Gotta make dollars if you don't have sense.
You better get some sense before you start making them dollars.
That too. Period.
Yeah, New Edition was a great talent. Yes, they were.
Mm-hmm.
No holds bars. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Y'all
I mean,
got that understanding. So
I
that's
mean,
good.
and speaking on Miss Keisha, one of you, she was talking about New Edition. New Edition was done rolling, but here's the thing, though. What New Edition don't understand, Maurice started really want nobody but Ralph Tresvant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's because of Ralph Tresvant that they are even where they are.
Yeah. He was a
Yeah,
really.
Ralph had a nice.
Ooh, yes,
Ooh,
indeed. That
that
boy there.
That's bad.
Somebody said $1,500 on a scooter.
$1,500 on a
That was some on
scooter.
No, 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 no. It wasn't $1,500, y'all. It was $500 in a scooter.
Oh.
Sprite
And the
said my
key
one
thing
time.
about that with New Edition, every time I watch that movie, I never fought at the children. I fought at the adults.
Yeah.
They
should have
had
been
that
on.
PJ's mentality, their project
Mhm.
mentality,
Yep.
and they thought that $500 was a lot. They sold their children.
Yep. For $500.
Sprite just gave an experience that she had with a manager.
Okay.
She
Okay.
said my
What did she say?
she said my one time manager, I had got me booked at 8 shows. I got paid, found out later he was getting way more than me. Like I got $300 and he got 700. Y'all feel me? So I haven't had a manager since. So he was getting more off the shows than
He
he was
wasn't a
supposed to.
manager.
He wasn't
He
honest.
wasn't a
Yeah.
manager. He was
He
a
was a
shyster.
pimp.
He was a shyster.
He was trying to. You're a
He was
pimp.
a shyster. And then he wasn't no good
Okay.
manager because he booked
So
you for
what?
8 shows and you only
That's
got
all.
700. Only got seven.
$300. She only
No,
got.
no, the whole thing. If you
Oh,
add it
he got
together, that's
shows. Okay.
$1,000. 8 shows for $1,000. No, baby, because if he was the right type of manager, you supposed to be getting $1,000 per show.
Yeah. Yep. Now his behind should have
And
been
then here's the
getting
thing: he wasn't supposed to.
200.
He wasn't supposed to receive any of that money because you wasn't making over $100,000.
Yeah, that too.
She said no, $1,000 per show.
Oh, okay.
No, he got $1,000 per show.
No, she booked 8 shows. Each show was $1,000 per show, and he took 700 and gave her 3.
Y'all add that up.
Man, that's messed up. That's what that equals to. Can't say nothing else.
8 times 1,000 is what?
What? That's $8,000. So he had 8 shows and $1,000 per show. So each show he only gave her 300 and he took 700.
He wasn't supposed to get nothing. 'Cause she
He
ain't
wasn't
Exactly.
get
supposed to get a
100,000.
dime.
Yeah. Because he's the manager now. If that's what she
But I
wanted to
didn't
get
know
him.
he
a
was
little-
getting 1,000 a show.
Yeah,
Oh
she didn't
yeah.
know. Yeah,
He wasn't a manager. He was a promoter.
he was a pimp. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, he was. He pimped it. He said, "I make Mello do everything. You're not supposed to, Will."
Oh my God.
Mel, I'm gonna claim we ain't gonna let him do you like that.
Will,
I ain't
you're
even
not
supposed
supposed to. You work for him. He don't work for you. He was an ass. Okay. So
Okay, so
who's
some
that?
guy offered $1,500 to sign with his label. I was like, what? I just made $1,100 working in side jobs this week. $1,500 means I'm still broke.
1100 mean you still broke.
Mm.
$1,500 to sign to what?
He
Here's
said
the
with
thing.
his label.
So here's the thing. A lot of people offer
$1,500.
you that money, but if it's not a reputable label that you don't know nothing about, 9 out of 10, a lot of these labels don't got no damn money.
They trying to get you for the money.
They trying to get you so they can revenue and get
Exactly.
money. A
Exactly.
lot of these labels don't have no money. Just like, and I'm not talking about the label I used to work for. Well, hell yes I am. I worked for them for 5 years, and I'm just speaking the real. You know what I'm saying? You cannot have nobody sign no 80-20 contract when you don't even got $20 to rub together.
Hmm.
You can't get an artist to sign a 70-30 contract. How are you a label when you don't have revenue?
So he wanted wait. So he wanted you to pay $1,500. That's what Will is asking
No,
Isaac.
he said
No,
that
he
I offered him
offered.
$1,500 to sign. Okay, let me ask you this. It's too nice. Okay, he offered you $1,500 to sign. Here's the thing. This is what I wanted to know. What did the contract consist of with you signing? What was the percentage? What was your percentage that you were signing?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Will.
That ain't shit. It
I
ain't.
was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it out of my mouth. Thanks, Will.
You said it.
Look,
So
you
let
said
me
what
know.
most people was thinking,
Yeah,
Will.
I'm
I
sorry.
I say it too. I mean,
I'm
it
like,
ain't
wait a minute.
$1,500. $1,500 does not even that doesn't even print enough CDs.
See, man, that's messed up.
So
Pay
okay, he
people to
offered you. So
sign.
what was the so what was the percentage he's offering you?
So what type of contract he was trying to give him?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I'd be interested to know what kind of contract he was gonna give you.
me too.
for 1,500 to stop what?
When I had an artist check out when I had a label come and check out an artist, they offered him $5,000 to sign and then 10 grand at the table when he got there.
He's talking about 1,500 for what? Will,
What?
you still on this 1,500?
Hey,
I'm
look,
on it too.
look, Bill manager, he's trying to figure this thing
Yeah, because
Will, you
because
still
he wanted to use all my people's
produce
producers and management
for only $1,500?
That's
and the
all.
podcast. But see, here's the thing, and I'm not talking about nobody manager, but it's too nice. Here's the thing. First of all, if you have management, nobody should be approaching you with anything. Period. It should come from your
Have
manager
to
should approach
record.
you with that.
Yeah, it
And
should be
then like for me,
what's that?
with me and Mr. Dot with management, I wouldn't even entertain that.
You should be
Okay,
like,
I would have
what's
been
that?
get.
I'd have
You
been
should be like
straight, get the
Rod
bug out
Page
my
on
face.
Jerry Maguire. Show me the money.
Okay,
That
go ahead.
ain't
But see, here's the thing in this game, and a lot of artists need to understand all money ain't good money.
Mm-mm.
nope. Not if you
Let me tell
signing your
y'all.
life away
Let me
for it,
tell
Mo.
y'all.
Okay.
Go do, and I'm just telling you. And we from H Town, Texas. Go do your research on Rap a Lot.
Man.
If you do your research on Rap a Lot, that should scare anybody up to get your music business right. And I'm not talking about them, I'm on Twitter, they do the Twitter thing. But I'm not talking about them, but I'm just saying, go look that we've heard stories where people sign, and I know for a fact people have signed on toilet paper.
And then you had to boo boo and use the paper. Ew.
Toilet paper.
That because I mean, but that was a binding contract.
Because that was a
Yeah.
binding contract.
Your handwriting is
And
on
see,
that wall.
here's the thing. All music artists need to learn their music laws in their state, because in the state of Texas, on a music law, a verbal contract is a contract.
Yep, that's a statement. Yep.
I'm telling you, go do your research on Rap a Lot.
Yeah.
Understand, like a lot of people say,
Careful.
go look at the story between Young Money and Rap a Lot with Drake.
Mm-hmm. So it's a
So in the state of Texas, an implied contract is just as
Yeah,
good.
word of mouth. If
Mhm.
I say if we do a contract and I say, hey Miss Keisha, or hey Miss Stay Ready, you gonna perform, I'm gonna pay you $1,500, whoop de whoop, and you go perform and I'll pay you $1,500, you can take me to court because that's a verbal contract.
Mhm.
That's what the contract was like.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Then he said 400 extra was not gonna make me any richer. No, because like I said, what I want to know is,
Yeah,
did the person
$400.
approach you or did they approach your management?
Sound like they approached him.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so it
what it
sounds like
sound
they
like.
approached him. So
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
sound
some
him.
guy
Yeah,
offered him.
yeah.
They approached him.
What was your manager
that's
working on
that was my
cars?
question.
They working on cars or
What was
something?
your manager?
Sure.
Because
I mean, but if he wanted his producers, his this, is, I mean,
That's
that
more.
that so called
I met him in the
label
studio.
didn't have
Oh,
nothing
you
to
met
do
him in
with
the
it.
studio. Oh, you shouldn't even entertain him. First thing came out your mouth, and we tell our artists this all the time. Anytime somebody approach you, first thing you need to say, contact my manager.
Yep.
Period.
You don't need to
Okay.
say nothing else.
Yep, that's
Right.
it.
Nothing else. Our artists know that.
Yeah.
Our artists know that. Like Trill Spitter, he'll tell you he did a video shoot and he did it on live, and it was certain things, and the guy was asking him something. He was like, now you need to talk to my management. He will not answer him because they know not to answer. Because the first thing you can do is incriminate yourself. Do not
Yeah.
answer that. First thing should have came out your mouth. Now you contact my management. Don't talk to me about nothing
Okay.
at all.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Contact me. I'm like Red from what's that 5 heartbeats.
Five
Five
heartbeats.
heartbeats.
Yep.
9 to 5, 9 to
Nine to
5,
five. Nine to
9 to
five.
5.
Yep.
And then if you try to contact me after 5, I'll hang your ass over that balcony. 9 to
Okay.
5.
I remember watching that. I watched that
Yeah.
so many times.
They got railroaded too.
Yeah, they did.
Two
That
niggas.
Red did a
And
number.
let me tell you something. For me, having the experience of working in a label, that's what we feed on.
Mm-hmm.
We feed on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not with a label anymore. I'm not a VP anymore, but I'm telling you, that's what we fed on. When we knew that we would always get the eager ones
Yep.
They'll sign their life
because
away.
they sign anything.
They'll sign their
Mm-hmm.
Just
damn
to
life
say
away.
that they're with the label.
Sign
Yep.
anything. Have an artist right now. We helped him get off that same label that I used to work for. He was so eager to sign some, had him in infringement.
Yeah.
Just eager.
Just happy. Happy to be known. All money and good money.
Yeah, but I want to be known on a label that's known too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get on a label. This label consisted of CEO, VP, producer, and A&R. A&R didn't know shit. Producer wanted to run everything.
Oh wow. Wait a minute. Didn't you just say the manager?
The producers at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
They are and I'm not saying that to all producers, but I'm telling you this how a record label look at you. And I'm telling you for a fact, a record label look at a producer as the bottom feeder. You have nothing to say. You only do what we tell you to do, and that's hit them keys. That's it.
That sound good. That don't sound good. You like this. You like that. Now, okay, let's start over.
And when you get on a label, you better go in there with your own management, your own damn team. Don't be saying, "Oh, I'll take your manager,"
Mm-mm.
because then again, here's the backside behind. If you take a manager on a label, they can charge you 20%.
Yep.
They can.
Twice as much you already.
And the reason why a manager on a label can charge you 20%, she said, Mr. Dot sitting there like Shay got this.
Right? You do?
And the reason why on a label, if you take a label's manager, the reason why they can charge you 20%, because that label is gonna make sure you make over $1 million.
Right.
So they
Okay,
manager
brother.
is set free. They manager is living in hog heaven. And trust and believe, let me tell you something. What y'all don't know about labels, the manager get their royalty check before you do.
Mm.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I'm not. No, Chris, I'm not calling you a catfish, but I'm not calling you that, sweetheart, by no means. I'm just saying, no, baby, I'm not calling you that. Don't. I'm not calling you a catfish, baby. I'm not. I
Look,
love Chris. I like
Chris, this is
him.
just
I
Chris.
like him.
conversation. This ain't
I
education.
like him. I like
Conversation, bro.
him.
We love you,
I
dog.
like
Dog, we
him.
love you,
And
bro.
Chris, you know what? I want you to send me your info because I got 6 artists and they need some music.
See, look at that. See,
They need some music. I really
see.
need to be in contact with you for real. But no,
Yeah.
that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying on this label that I work for, Chris, this producer wanted to do the videos. He wanted to take the pictures. He wanted to write the songs. He wanted to he he wanted to give the name of the song. He wanted to do more than what he was supposed to.
Nope.
So he wanted to be everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You
I'm
wanna be
I'm
the
really
VP.
calling this producer a catfish, not you, babe.
Right.
Nah, not you. Not you.
And
He
then-
wanted to suck up everything
and then kind of find out he was taking other people's beats
and selling it to other people and putting his tag on it, which you cannot do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You cannot. He was taking artists' beats. I'll give y'all a story. When I worked for them, I got them a listening to where one of the A&Rs from Columbia Records wanted to hear their stuff. And the producer made it all about him. He put his picture on the CD. It wasn't even about him. He put his picture on the CD. He put a bio about himself up in there. You know, yeah. So you get what I'm saying. And it's like he was doing too much, you know, and it was just too much to where I almost lost a friendship with the A&R, you know, and it was just too much, you know. And it's the thing of when you run a business, and the CEO, and that's one thing, the CEO is just a yes man.
Oh, no.
I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
that's
I
good.
got you. I got you.
So one question I have is you have licensing and you have your masters.
Hmm.
So the label is in control of both if you sign from a label or you strike a deal to say who.
You strike a deal.
Okay.
Like right now, Trill Spitter, he's one of my artists. You guys may have seen him come on the show, but he's one of my artists, and a label sent him a contract, and they wanted to give him $150,000 to sign, but in order for him to get his masters, they wanted $250,000 to buy his masters back. So I went back in the contract. I said, no, we're not gonna do that. You know, you're gonna give me 150 and then I have to pay you 250,000 to get my masters. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna walk in.
Yeah.
You can keep your royalty check. We're gonna walk in owning our masters.
What if they license the master? Is that a difference between owning the master and licensing the master?
You still, but even if you own the masters, you own the licensing.
Okay.
Because see, once what labels don't tell artists is when you own your masters, you can go back in and remake the song all over. If you guys take a look, Ashanti just got the ownings of her masters, and what she's doing is going back into her first album and she's redoing it.
Oh,
She has the
cool.
right to do that now because she owns her masters.
All right.
That's
That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up, Ashanti.
So what is this?
Is there a time where there is too much hustle in reference to your producer?
Um, in some cases, not all the time. I mean, in some cases, not all the time. Not all producers have a hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you are a true producer and you love music, you gonna look out
Okay.
because you get. And the thing is, if you are a producer and you put your stamp on something, your stamp gonna take you. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you hear Zero songs. Beans and cornbreads, they produce, but you know who they are because that stamp goes everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when a stamp goes everywhere, and people will know you if you are a good producer, they know you by your beats.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you buy your music. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
that boy Chris produced that.
Yeah.
That boy, that
And
right
they know it,
there.
you know. So it's just a function of how you do things, but it all stems back to management.
Right.
If you got a good manager, you got a good career.
That's a good thing.
Yes, indeed.
That's a good thing. You have good management.
But
They got some good managers out there.
And see,
Yeah.
here's another thing, because like I said, me and Mr. Dot, we do not charge
Gonna make me go to
our
school.
artists because they're not at the 100,000K status. So what we do, instead of charging them, we make them pay dues. So if they're late to the studio, they have to pay. If they're late to the performance, they have to pay. If they're late to the video shoot, they have to pay. And all that doesn't go to me and Mr. Dot. It goes towards things that they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you're helping them with their work ethic to build their
Right.
work ethic
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Right. So
That's
see the
good.
money that they save, and they each have separate accounts. Like I said, it's 6 artists. And if their money that they've paid in dues, if they're late somewhere, that goes back to say if they want to buy a beat. They have enough money accumulated to buy a beat.
Mm-hmm.
They have enough money accumulated to buy an outfit for a performance. So
Cool.
that's how we do it.
That's what's up. Y'all gonna make
Yeah.
That's
me.
good. So my
Yeah.
next question for you guys, since y'all have people that y'all have managed over the years, like have you ever had to work with any like difficult artists that you just say, "Hey, look, I'm done. I ain't even messing with y'all no more. Just
Yeah. I have. I have.
peace. This ain't worth it."
I have. I have. I have. I have. I have. Man.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, I have.
I didn't even think I was gonna ever get back into music. So we
After
got.
that,
I ain't gonna say the people name.
Don't even
right,
get
right,
started.
right.
Wait, okay, answer that. Go to that question there.
Let me see.
Yeah, but to answer your question though, yes, we have, and I'm gonna answer your question right quick. It's too nice. But yes, I've had like we had a show and I had this group. They were called I ain't gonna even say their name, but it was a group.
Okay.
And
Stay ready, crew.
Yeah,
it was a
it's
group.
big.
And the thing with me is I was a big person on when you perform, if you I always like to meet my artists if they have wives or they have girlfriends, bring them to the meeting so they can know who you're dealing with. Because a lot of women don't like when you have a woman manager and you're managing a man. So they don't like that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna tell you the truth. So it got to the point to where I got so fed up with them. They would have their girlfriends at the thing, and then they have their side chick at the thing. So it was to the point I was like, I can't do this. And I'm a big person on look the part. When you're doing something, you want, because you never know what A&Rs are. I always tell my artists that you never know who's looking at you. So ain't nobody gonna sign you when you coming in with drama.
Right.
So we keep that separate. But answer that question right there.
This one, somebody said my music ain't industry enough.
What do they mean it's not industry enough? What do you mean? Give me more of a detail. So while you
Might
give
have
me a
been hating
detail of
on.
that,
They might have been
put
hating on.
put Will's question up there. And what is his question saying?
Now that's something I need to learn about because I was making beats as a hobby, but now people starting to ask me to buy them.
That's what's up. Okay,
It's a
that's
good
Yeah.
one.
good.
Yeah.
Get it ready, get it ready, get
Contract.
it ready,
Contract.
ready.
I
That's
say
what's
that all the
up.
time.
All right, Big
I do
Will.
contracts.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how deep in depth me and Mr. Dot are with contracts, and our artists can tell you. Those who well, Louis can't tell you a lot, and then a Gorilla can't because they're new to us. But Trio can tell you a whole lot. And Ricky and I mean Rabo and Rilla G can too, and Remedy she's new too. But what I do anytime I do anything with my artists, even in videos, I make even the people who want to be in the video, I make them sign a contract.
Right.
You never
We
know.
make them sign a contract.
And that means even if a producer want to give you a track,
We make them sign a
you get
contract.
under a contract.
Yeah.
That producer can come back now. I didn't give that to you.
You're lying.
We make them sign a contract.
You're lying.
No, because we've had it. No, we've had it to where on a video shoot, people's like, "Why we got to sign this?" Because we're signing this because if you want to twerk on a car and your ass slip,
Yeah.
we ain't got to pay for it. You already knew before you got up there. You trying to be Sierra and you ain't,
Okay.
so we won't be paying for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of. I'm telling you, I need to give me a shirt. Call myself the contract queen. I do not play. I protect my artists at all costs. Okay, go ahead and read that, Keisha.
Industry.
Like it's too different, and I ain't talking about whatever rappers are talking about in my beats are too scary. That's not industry.
Yes, it is. It just that mean that whoever you got dealing with you is not marketing you right.
Mm-hmm.
I It's just your style is just
It's
different.
different, and that's
Yeah.
that's what it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. You're not supposed to go into the industry with everybody sounding alike. That
Exactly.
means if you feel it's too different, that means that whoever's on your team is not giving you enough encouragement to let you know that the industry is different, and that means that you're not being marketed right.
Yeah, they need to go. That team member need to go.
Yeah, because they're not
Yeah.
marketing you right.
Yeah. Hmm.
And this is another thing he said he heard. I'm too lyrical.
Okay. Um, Dana Dane was too lyrical.
Okay, that's my
Big Daddy
boy.
Kane was too lyrical.
Oh
Kwame was
man.
too lyrical.
Ooh, that was
Digital
rapper.
Underground was too lyrical.
Oh
Hell, the
man.
king of them all, Tupac, was too lyrical.
Yeah, he sure was.
It's not about your, it's not you, it's your team. It's whoever marketing you, they're not marketing you right.
Right.
They're
They
not
not
branding
speaking
you
up.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not
Because
speaking up for you.
if somebody's telling you that, then that means that that person is really trying to tell you a nice way that they really don't want to deal with you.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, you're not being marketed right. You're not being marketed right. You're not being branded right. Hell, scary lyrics. Hell, Ghetto Boys started that.
I know,
Okay.
and they still look how well they did.
Yeah, they did good. Man.
So you're speaking of marketing. You have somebody that deals with marketing and partnerships within the label, and that
Yes.
person is
What it
responsible for
is
your
my thing
branding.
is for him to be saying that as an artist, that means that his management is not marketing him right.
Hmm.
Got
They're
you.
not marketing him right. So they're just taking whatever. See, me and Mr. Dot, we the type of managers you can't you could tell me no all day,
Yeah.
Right.
but I'm still gonna go over you. So
Mhm.
what it is he's not being marketed right. He's not being presented it right.
Yeah, and they're not taking up for him. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you just said, you could say no all day
Okay,
long, but
and
then
you
I'm
said
coming
okay.
through.
You said you was supposed to do a song with Bushwick Bill. Okay, well, all four of us we're from we are here in H Town from where Bushwick Bill is from. Here's the thing: Bushwick Bill was the most scariest hardcore rapper there was. He said scary stuff all the time. And here's the thing:
Yeah.
he was marketed right, so that's why it went over. He was marketed right.
Mhm.
When you think about my mind playing tricks on me, everybody can't wait until they get to the Bushwick Bill part.
That's the point everybody was singing.
Uh-huh.
And you spoke about Halloween and
And
creepy.
they played that on, and that was
And
on
that's a
syndicated
Halloween
radio. They
anthem. You know
played
what I'm
this.
saying? If you come to H Town when you play My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me, everybody wait to Face do his part. They'll wait for
Yeah.
Willie to do his part. But when they get to Bushwick, everybody rapping
Oh
that
shit,
because
Halloween for the
Halloween
it's
on the
weekend.
weekend.
it's not. It was just the way he
The
did it.
three,
And what it was, it wasn't
Halloween
just
for
his
that.
lyrics, it's the way he was presented, it's the way he was marketed. Rap a lot market him in a way that they knew it would go across.
And they played that on syndicated radio, so you
Okay?
know it ain't got nothing to do with
Yep.
you being marketable and what you said.
It's
It's
your
all
team,
about
honey.
who's
Yep.
It's
All
your
of
branding
them need
team.
to
you
be
and putting
I'm,
fired.
out
and,
your
and,
brand.
and I'm telling you, and anybody who ever been watching this tower know the tower, they know me. I speak what it is. It's your team. It ain't you, it's your team. You need to get you a new team because your team
Yeah.
ain't they don't know how to do the music business. Because trust me,
Mhm.
if you was my artist, trust and believe you would have been marketed way beyond then.
Okay.
You're not being marketed right.
Oh, you
For
different.
instance,
Oh,
Isaac, it's a
yeah.
song that I got introduced to, and the song all it says is "she thick, 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 thick,"
Yeah.
and that song took off, and
It's
people
the cat.
went,
Look
and
at
all
look
they
at me.
say,
We played Red Rum yesterday. I like
right,
that. I like that. It's the way it's let me tell you something. It's not the artist. That's why I say you got to get your management right. It's the way your management is marketing you. It's the way they presenting you to people. It's the way that they're putting you out there. It's the way that they promoting you. And for you to know for you to say the stuff that you said, that means that your management not taking, they don't even believe in you. For you to come back and say it's different, it's scary,
Mhm.
it's not industry. No.
It's a link
Yes, it
in there.
is.
It's
It's
a link.
industry.
It's somebody in your on your team, and I don't want to say the whole team per se, but it's a link in that team is not connecting with the rest of the links, if that makes sense.
It starts with management.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
just keep it 100.
hey,
It starts with management.
I was trying not to go there, but
No,
what she said.
I'm real. Let's keep it. It's 100. Your management, and I don't know them. I'm not talking about them, but I'm telling you, for me being a person 12 years in the game, they not marketing you right.
Mhm.
Because for you to be an artist and you down and you beating yourself down saying that your stuff is not industry level, that means that they don't know how to market you. Trust and believe. I could take your song Red Rum and make that motherfucker jump.
mean, look at some of these old
I need to hear it.
rock and roll and people that just
Okay.
on the mic just hollering and
I know, right?
If if Ozzy Osbourne,
I don't understand nothing he's saying.
nothing he's saying, and I love Black Sabbath, and the reason why I love it so much is because he bites the heads off bats. Kiss. These are dudes that dressed up in makeup with boots and heels on.
That's
It's
how
the
they
way,
marketed
it's the
themselves.
way you market yourself.
Yeah, that is true. You need to get what? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
What makes you unique?
Okay, hit that again.
It was the people she was dealing with. She
Wait,
said the music was too different and not an industry. Oh, okay. So it wasn't the
hold
management.
on, wait a minute.
It was
Read that.
Go ahead,
It was
Keisha.
the people she was dealing with. They said my music was too different and not industry.
It was the people she was dealing with, and she
dealing with
said
the
that the
wrong-
music. Okay, what type of people was she dealing with? But it still fall back on her. She your
Yeah, she
management.
shoulda-
She
yeah.
allowed them to say that.
Yeah, I would have been like, wait a minute. boo-boo.
What you mean?
Hold
Because
on.
see, I'm a combative type of
Hold
manager. Because
on.
first thing if they're telling you me, I'd have been like, well, what you mean?
Okay, for real.
What do you mean? And then I'd have went to the music library of all the hardcore music that has been played,
Been
or
pulled.
artists that have been said,
Been
or whatever. And I don't even try to bring this person's name up. But I mean, look at if you go back and you look at Gangsta Nip, that's the most. This man sung about eating pigs and cows,
Oh
and
my God.
but he made it.
He
It was
sure
marketable.
did. Yeah, he sure did. That baby talking about snatching people's spines out the neck.
And that's what I'm
And
saying.
then
But
the
see,
album cover
that's the
itself.
part of being a manager. A manager has to be combative. When they say when they say that to your manager, she should have pulled out her dang on Rolodex of all the hardcore
Okay.
and Halloween type of music that they came out and said, well, this person was marketable. And they said exactly almost the same thing my client said. What you mean?
Mhm.
He said, I know Gangsta Nip.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. Say he gave him props. Yeah. Gangsta Nip was something else.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna speak on that person.
He
But
said, yeah.
anyway,
But the thing about it is, when people
so
tell
hold
you
on.
no, you
I
gotta
am gonna
keep
speak on
going.
that. So you said Gangsta Nip gave you your props. So if he gave you had a show with if you had a show, have you heard all the songs he sung?
I know you did.
Have you heard all the songs he sung?
You had to. You had to hear every song he sung.
And I'm not gonna speak on him a lot because out of respect for my husband, but let me tell you something. If the king of hardcore
Okay.
like your stuff, and he was marketable.
Yeah. Gotta think about that.
Oh, that's a good one. Miss Carol said someone on his team want his music.
It's not his let me say this, and I'm
I
not
think
talking
She was saying
I'm not talking about it's not his team. It's not his team. I know him too. I know him too. It's not his team. It starts with management. Your manager should not have let that come out their mouth.
Because that's what's gonna rep for you. And if you
Sprite comment up there. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, you calling out SPC. That's the SPC clique.
Sure is.
right,
That's the SPC clique. Southport Coalition.
and if they were marketable, how
Yeah.
can anybody tell you that you're
And
not
they
marketable?
underground. They underground. People turn out to hang with them. Go ahead.
Yeah, there it is.
His sprites. What she said.
She said, I love Shay for
She
real.
said, "I love Shay for real, girl. You remind me of my adopted mama. Lived with, I lived with for 4 years when I was a teen. She don't she be acting like your mama. She got that vibe, y'all. She do.
No, I just have passion for people,
She do.
and it's like I want people to, and I'm not knocking nobody's skill on what they management do or whatever, but I'm saying you welcome, baby. I'm just saying it's the way that you're being marketed. It's the way it's being presented. Because trust and believe, I want to see that Red Rum
That's right.
video. Cause I like it. It make me want to go watch The Shine, and I'm telling y'all. And then that other one he sent us, the Halloween one, man. So that go to show you if we digging on it,
Somebody else would.
Somebody
it's
else gonna dig on it.
it's marketable. It's the person. Maybe, and I don't know your management, but maybe she don't know how to market. Maybe she don't. I mean, a lot of people had a title management behind their name and they don't know how to do it.
That's true.
Thank you. Manager needs a
Yeah,
strong
strong
backbone.
backbone. Yep.
I mean,
Sure.
you gotta, cause see, that'd have been different for me and Mr. Doc. Cause first time they'd say, "What the hell you mean?"
Um, not mine's. Not mine's.
No, cause see, when I go to meetings, I put my I mean, our artists know I come with the book. I challenge you.
That's what's up.
I challenge you. And I'm gonna tell you this. It's too nice. I'm gonna tell you this. Don't change your style because of what somebody said.
Yeah, for nobody. Yeah.
If you like doing that hardcore spooky Halloween type of shit, you keep doing it. You keep
I
doing
had
that
to. I'm
shit.
sorry.
She's so
Just
crazy.
had to do it.
You
I
had
had
to
to.
do
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all. Forgive me. I'm
Y'all
sorry.
y'all forgive me if I come out strong. It's just that,
Oh,
It's
man.
passion. It's not
yeah,
strong. It's
you
passion.
know.
Love and
Yeah, you
happiness.
got to have that backbone. You right about that, Chris. You got to have that backbone in this game. You can't be. Let me tell you something. You can't be no punk ass manager up in this game right here, especially. And she a
Okay.
female. She
Hmm.
cannot be no punk.
Mm-mm. Yes, indeed.
They love hearing you when you do that. Look, even Chris had to get down with the get
But
down.
baby,
There she go, Chris. There she
you
go.
cannot, you
Don't
cannot,
get me started.
you cannot, huh? You cannot be a punk. I'm telling you, a female manager, you cannot be soft in this
No, you
game,
can't because you're gonna get run over because you're a woman. Now, if it was a
man.
dude, maybe you would know. Not then I'm not saying men and women. I ain't saying all that, but sometimes
No, say
with a
it what it
woman,
is. Yes,
I'm
yes,
trying to
it's
be
hard.
nice.
No, it's
Women
hard
do
for
have
women
to
in this
flex that.
game.
They do have
It's
to
hard
flex
for women
stronger.
in this game. Ain't no need of being nice. It's hard for
It
women in this
is.
game. It's hard. It's hard for me. And even Mr. Dot, he my manager with me. People respect him more because he the man. And then when they hear, and he'll sit back just like he's sitting back when we have meetings, and I'll be like, they be like, man, I ain't know, man, because I'm quick to tell a dude my nuts bigger than yours, partner, for real.
Did you just was that a horse sound?
Yes, it does. For real.
It
I'm
sounded-
quick to say that because I go, let me tell you something. Any artist that talks to me, they will tell you I go to bat for them. I don't care. I go to bat for them.
Yeah,
I don't let nobody talk down their style. Period.
that's
Not at all. I go to bat for them, and I will sit there. I have their ass so they be like, I wish this bitch get up out this seat, cause
okay.
I will quiz them. What you mean this artist ain't the bomb? Well, what you mean? Why they not marketable? Why they can't do this? Why they can't do that? Why? Come on, tell me.
there's a
Mhm.
why to
What's up?
everything that you say, and I'm a
Usually not.
rebuttal
Oh,
everything that you
really?
say.
And trust, before we leave, I have a deal.
Okay, for real. Period.
I have a deal.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I'm that female red, but I ain't like him though.
You
Ain't
ain't
like,
hanging folks over balconies.
nah, I ain't
Say
doing
something
it.
now.
I
You
ain't
gonna give me
doing
this
that.
deal?
I ain't
Say
doing
something.
that. Let me tell you something. If they sign Vanilla Ice,
Oh. Mm-mm.
Ice, ice, baby.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know y'all was jamming Vanilla Ice.
I
I
was. I ain't
wait,
gonna lie.
wait,
I
who the
was.
Chris said up there?
Need you on my team. Okay.
What
Oh.
he say?
He say
He
I need
say,
you.
I need you on my team. You could be my first member. Laughing out loud.
Okay.
Everybody say that to me. They be sending me, Miss Michelle, I need you on my team. Da-da. Oh man, I don't play. I'm a beast.
She talking about Vanilla Ice. She didn't. Yes, she
Yes, I
did.
did.
Cause y'all were
Vanilla,
jamming Vanilla Ice. He
I
was out
was.
there doing his thing, and
Vanilla
he's
Ice
still
Ice.
doing his
But
thing.
here's the thing, that wasn't even his song.
I heard.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Didn't
heard.
he
He
have somebody
stole it.
write it?
He stole that song
Mm.
from somebody.
I thought that was Millie Vanilli. But
He say Vanilla Ice went hard though. He go hard now, right now, making them houses. That's what he go hard on.
look, he had to change it up.
Okay.
Switch industries.
Let me tell you, I'm telling you, man. And then Mark Wahlberg, he did a song.
Yeah, he did. Good Vibrations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember that video? I remember that video.
When he had that shirt off.
Woo,
Mm.
yeah, I remember that video.
Not close your ears for a second. Oh, all the single ladies. No.
I'm not a
No.
single lady, so I can't. I can't. I can't.
Yes, honey.
Look, I,
He
so
said,
I
I
heard
heard
he
you did
did
take
take
those
those
lyrics. Yep,
lyrics.
he took those lyrics.
Mm.
See, this is what I do. Let me tell y'all the reason why I guess I do what I do because I do a lot of music research. I go all the way back, and that's what I teach my artists. When you get interviewed, you need to learn your history. You need to
Yep.
learn your music history. You need to know who paved the way for you to do what you do. You know, when you speak on a lot of people, if you ask them right now who was the first female MC, a lot of y'all gonna say MC Light. Wrong.
No. Uh-uh.
It was two.
It wasn't MC Light.
No, it wasn't. Look at Miss Stay Ready. She thinking. Come on, it was
Yeah,
two
I'm
of them.
not.
One of them died.
Miss Melody.
That's one of them.
Oh yeah.
I used to listen to Miss Melody.
And
Self
who was the second one?
destruction.
Oh
Roxanne
yeah.
Shante.
Oh
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's right. Roxanne.
My name is Roxanne. And
Man,
she,
don't be that
I
Roxanne
like
Shante
her. I
go
like
hard,
her. I like
man.
her. I
Yeah,
like
she was
her. When I
good. She
watched her
been through a
movie,
lot. She been through a lot.
she was stupid as hell. She was stupid as hell.
Shay, she went through a lot.
I don't give a damn. I'm not finna pay nobody $10,000 to get my own child back.
Mm-mm.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
I like Roxanne Shante. She spoke on some real shit.
Yeah, she did.
But she the one gave Nas the inspiration to rap.
That's what's up.
People didn't know that though.
I didn't.
Destruction.
What's
You're
up?
headed for self
That's
destruction.
why you
I
gotta
don't
learn
own the
your
rights to that
history.
song, y'all. I don't own the
No,
rights.
she don't own the rights to that.
No,
No.
we just jamming.
Miss Melody was nice. That was KRS-One wife.
Yep.
Oh, it sure was. Ooh, KRS One. Oh,
I'm not gonna play with her.
oh.
Ain't she a doctor? Who's a doctor? Who a doctor? Miss Melody passed away. No, she's not a doctor. She
She's not
passed away.
living.
And Roxanne Shante Show ain't no doctor.
She's with the doctor.
She with what doctor?
Jesus, Doctor Jesus.
Okay. All right. But no, I mean, it's just like it's like y'all need prayer. It's like, you in the game, you gotta know what you're dealing with, know what you're doing, man.
That's what's up.
You gotta go through them struggles. You gotta get management that know what you're talking about, you know. She got a PhD. PhD in what?
Oh, Roxanne. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Mm, 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 mm,
Yeah,
mm,
find out what she got a PhD in. Just because you
She
get,
got a PhD in rapology. Ah! Oh, okay.
just because the school, have you come and be a valedictorian and speak.
That don't mean you got. Yeah.
I ain't talking about.
PhD, pain, hurt,
Oh,
Depression.
PhD, pain, hurt, and
Her
depression. That's what she had it in at first on that show.
man, boy, that's over there.
He said, "Yeah, Google." He said, "Yeah, Google it. She has a PhD." So Miss Stay Ready, she googling that. So Miss Keisha, I know you always like to keep the questions going. You got any more questions for Miss Shay or,
Yeah.
or anybody? Go ahead, girl.
So one of my questions is because one thing is you have to have artists that are committed to their careers. They're
Right.
committed. How, as a manager, because you manage a lot of people, so how do you know when an artist is truly committed to what they're doing, or
You put
what
them to the test.
you put them to the test?
What we do is to know if an artist is real serious. This is what we do. We tell them bust a rap.
Oh,
And what they do?
Oh.
Look, I heard people say this.
We've had
I need a beat.
we've had
I need a
people
beat.
tell us I need a
What's
beat.
good?
I'm like you're not a
No, you
rapper
don't.
because
You
a
ain't
true
gonna-
rapper gonna rap.
What? Baby gonna
Right.
close that dome, bro.
You gonna take it and you gonna bust it out. You don't need no a true rapper don't need no beat.
Hmm.
They
It's
don't
in your
fit
heart.
without a beat.
Yeah, but the people you talking about, they ain't even know how to battle rap.
No,
Oh, man.
no. You gotta know how to battle rap. I think that's what make you a rapper when you battle rap.
I
Yeah.
think one viewer on here said that they did do battle rapping.
Yes, I
That
think
Isaac.
that was it's too nice. He did battle raps. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The diss rapping, where y'all diss each other when while
Yeah.
y'all rapping. I like watching those.
She ain't cute.
Sprite say she. Sprite say
She ain't cute.
Sprite said she'll battle anyone, anywhere. And then it's too nice said I spit. He said I spit on the spot all day.
It'll be good to do a battle rap on the
Yeah.
Yeah,
show.
we gonna get something. I'm trying to get that
Sprite
going.
say anytime freestyle off the dome. That's what I'm talking about, Sprite.
Yeah.
See, we're gonna have to hear that during your interview.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sprite,
it's gonna be.
we
Oh
gonna bust it
yeah.
out for
I
us.
Yeah.
remember Frank Mills did that on one of his
Yeah.
interviews. He didn't even stop. Frank wanted to keep going.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to that boy Frank Mill. Man.
That's
Huh?
what's up.
He said I actually battle dudes from Smack and King of the Dot.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Sprite say just give her time. We got you, Sprite.
Okay, Sprite, we got you.
Okay, dang girl.
He said, wait. We were talking about I got $20 on Mello.
All right, we're gonna have to put something together. People putting up their murners.
Okay.
Putting up their murners.
I got $20.
Yes. Yes.
We take $20 donations.
We sure do. We sure do. Because the
Donate.
Tower is not a review show. We are a radio show. We do this for y'all. We don't do this for us. We not trying to get no clout. We just want y'all to get that shine on. What kind of PhD does she have? We got the research over there. What she got?
So it says here, Roxanne Shante apologizes for lying about the PhD. Yeah, has finally spoken out about the controversy around her PhD.
What
That was
is
from
it?
with Vibe.
Let's
So
see.
Vibe was the magazine that actually wrote that opinion.
Yeah, Vibes Magazine. In August 2009, New York Daily News published story about the former rapper convincing her label, Warner Music Group, to pay her education for life. She said that she received an undergraduate degree from Maryland, Marymount Manhattan College, and a PhD in psychology from Cornell University. University, I'm sorry. About a week later, the Slate.com published a piece of exposing Shantae's is it a pyramid fib? Oh, she lied.
So she ain't had no.
Pain, hurt, depression.
That old PhD.
Yeah.
She was a PH line.
Okay. She was a PhD lie. Yeah, no, she didn't. Yeah. Aw. Bless her heart.
Ain't no
Works
bless her
cited.
heart.
Works cited by Google.
Oh, who is
Ain't no bless her heart.
Say Masters to go lunch.
Ain't
Okay.
huh? He say, "Wow, she lied." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, if she pays my $10,000 to get her own child back.
And it says here, I quote, I'm making this statement to apologize to the people that truly care about me for any agonies that this situation has caused and to thank them for their continued support. Shantae said in a statement, I would like to thank my longtime fans and supporters for your continued support. I am humbled and grateful to all you for that. The entire story will be revealed at a later time.
Mm-hmm. You lied. But
But my thing is, you didn't think that they were gonna find out about
that you lied?
I'm trying to tell you,
And
girl.
that happened a while back. That was like
Whole
2000.
broken struggling.
Damn, I got a PhD.
This why lie? I mean, my thing is what this is my thing. Why you gotta lie about your career? Yeah, go watch for real, Sprite. Watch her movie. Watch the Roxanne. Watch the story. Roxanne, I think it's still on Netflix. I'm not sure, but watch it. She first of all, she was young, messing with this old ass man, and got pregnant.
Excuse me.
And in order for her to get her baby back, he wanted $10,000.
And that's all your baby worth. First of all, oh, shut up, kid.
I ain't paying a baby daddy a dime. You gonna
See,
give me my baby, or you gonna be swimming with the fishes.
Oh, baby.
Excuse me, Facebook. I know how y'all do things.
I know.
Bad
Bad yellow
We
bone.
just got through talking about
Oh, you got it. Here we go.
I'm not trying to do
on the right for
that.
that. Yeah.
I apologize, but
Drag
no,
the
you know.
mud.
But see, it falls back to she didn't have good management. Just wanted to get out the PJs.
Mhm.
And what she meant to say about swimming with the fishes is that he's going to be doing the backstroke
That's exactly what I meant to say. Correct that for me. Thank you. Amen.
Okay.
and the
Float.
breaststroke.
Just a float.
That's the
gonna
same.
pay
That's the
all over
same.
me.
That's the same way with New Edition. I mean, when you look at the New Edition story, it's like, man,
I'm trying to see if her movie's still on Netflix.
They can't charge you with a hypothetical. No, they
Okay,
cannot.
thank you, thank you.
Okay.
They cannot charge you with a
They'll,
hypothetical,
they'll
Will.
try to.
Right.
They'll try to. Won't let me share nothing.
Okay. Yeah, she's still on. Roxanne.
There you go, Will.
Yeah.
Lawyer up on her.
Yeah, Roxanne. Yeah, yeah. It's on Netflix, right? Roxanne. But yeah, I mean, that's the same thing with New Edition.
Hmm.
That's the same thing. $500 and a scooter.
Damn.
Right.
They was happy.
They in the PJs.
Yeah, they was happy. Roger.
She said the PJs.
They in the PJs. They in the PJ, and they was just
$100 in the scooter. True.
and would never get no money. And every time they turned around, them royalty checks, what happened?
Yep.
$1.87.
Yep. But what happened to all the money? Well, they heard about them scooters. That's where all that money went to, baby.
But see, at that time, those Sprite to them mamas, because they wanted to get out the hood,
Yeah,
they
that's
thought
all
that
it
was
was.
something. They thought that
Mhm.
was something. And even though they traveled and still weren't making no money, they still was living in the projects.
Yeah, they had a project mind with no money.
They were so eager to sign. Even Michael Bivins' mama wanted to sign. And he came out to be really the one that basically started learning the business.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though: when you look at the story, Michael Bivins started doing to his artists what they was doing to him.
Yeah. He was following the leader.
Mm,
Pretty much.
mm,
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let me see.
Sucks though.
That's it.
You
187.
want 500 in the scooter, and then we say 187. That means
The M word.
No, I think that they should have, in my opinion, with the New Edition story, they should have left Ronnie DeVoe's uncle as the manager,
Yeah, they should. Yeah. He was doing a good job though. He kept telling them, y'all making a big mistake.
and they did.
Old girl say, don't do my brother like that. Don't do my brother like that. Still got screwed.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna post it up too if I can. I'm gonna check it out. So anybody else got any questions? Mr. Dot just chilling.
I know, huh?
I mean, this has been really good questions that have been asked throughout the show. A lot of the artists and people who've been on have shared their stories and different things. So,
I'm doing
man, huh?
I'm not finna play with
I'm
y'all.
doing a dive.
So let me ask you, we got managers on Oh yeah.
A lot of people
No doubt.
shared.
No doubt. Yeah, this is what we trying to do. I'm trying to do this as much as I can. I know a lot of people want another workshop. If you would like to, have us do another workshop, put it down up in there.
Miss Stay Ready Kelly, a lot of people shared their experiences, some really good experiences that they talked about. First thing that Shay was able to do is she got on and she helped Sprite deal with a situation of not getting her beats that she had already paid for. So it was a lot of knowledge that was shared on the show, and everybody was willing to be kind of vulnerable and talk about some of the things they've done in the industry and what has happened to them in the industry.
Oh,
And
yeah.
knowledge is key. Knowledge sharing is key. That's the good thing. 'Cause
Yeah, that
somebody else can learn from the mistakes that you made.
Yeah, we may do another workshop. I'm gonna give Mr. Dot and find out. We're just trying to get people to come into these workshops. I get a lot of people asking me about the workshop. You got to come to it.
Yeah. It's some good workshops out there, guys. They do good workshops, and the thing about it is you're not just gonna get that stuff from anybody. Nobody be willing to share some of
And
the
you
stuff.
can't trust everybody in this business, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Contracts.
You
Yep.
can't. Let me ask you something though. It's too nice because I see you posted up about your event you're having, and you $10 off. So is this an event you put together yourself, or is this something that your management team put together?
That's the one here in Detroit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go way to Detroit to see this movie. I'm just playing. I hear crickets because we waiting on the answer.
Yeah, we are waiting. No, it's for
No,
Isaac.
it's for Isaac.
Isaac,
That's right. I wanted to know with that I wanted to know with that, is this something that your management put together?
Yeah, because the marketing on this is like, whoa.
Yeah.
This is what my
Him and his
Mm.
personal
sister.
opinion though.
Okay, Tanisha, pull it up.
I got a quick question though, Isaac. I just want to know. It's too nice. I got a quick question. Okay, you have a management team. You had to put your own event together, or this just an event you just jumped on? I'm just confused on.
I think it's something him and his. He's saying that him and his sister's doing,
So
and
he
his
said, me
mom.
and my sister Tanisha,
Mm-hmm.
um,
He just
and
broke
my
it.
management team is helping. So him
Yes,
and his sister put this together, and his management team is
just
helping with
backing
this.
him up. Okay, but then if you charging $10 off, is the money going towards your career?
Yeah, I'm trying to read the info.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, no,
What
you
you looking
good.
for?
Where he put three
Where
months
it says
ago,
camp out buy
on
tickets,
two.
and
Okay.
the code is and get $10 off.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mhm.
$10 movie. That was Night Camp. Oh Lord have mercy. Well,
Make it
well,
do what it's
I'll,
Buy
I'll see the
tickets
first one for
in
200, Alex.
and get so you get the proceeds from that, right? That's what I'm trying to understand as an
That's what I was
artist.
asking. Hmm.
That's something I would like to know. So you get the proceeds from that. So while he answers that, any more questions? Okay, hold on.
okay.
What is that?
Let's see.
What's his sister?
Okay, so it's his sister,
Uh-huh.
and she asked him to perform and help. So my management is helping with building the stage. Okay, so it's your sister's event. She's
Mm-hmm.
the one
Oh,
that's sponsoring this event.
Mm-hmm.
okay. He's performing, right?
Okay, say that again.
It's his sister's event, and she's asking him to perform, and his management team is helping to build the stage.
Okay. So his sister came up with the event. He's going to do a performance in honor of his sister, and the management team is going to build the stage.
Good night, Sprite.
Like,
Good night, girl.
y'all.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks, Sprite.
And promote it. Okay. So management team, sister's event, he's performing
And promoting, and
and
his management team is helping
okay,
to build the
it's
stage.
helping him out. Okay, gotcha. So
What kind of hamburger?
I'm just waiting on Shay to say something. And
Ham,
ham sugar.
ham. She said hamburger.
Yeah. Oh, hamburger.
Hamburger.
There's no
That's what she
meat, no
said.
cheese, no mayonnaise, no mustard.
Let me ask you just this one question. Are you is the manager a friend of yours or just a manager you picked?
Will say hello. Big Will, we trying to find out what's going
No, because I'm
on.
trying to understand it because this is more it's more personal and business mixed together
Right.
for him to be an artist. That I'm trying to understand that. And
Right.
then it's
And
like
my
it's like $10 off of a ticket. And what I'm trying to find out by him being the artist, is he getting any of that percentage, the
proceeds
$10
from
off?
this event.
Oh, she's a good friend fan. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
wait, the manager or
The manager. Because your question was what type of management team is he,
oh,
basically.
friend slash okay, so y'all personal and business.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Mm,
That ain't gonna work well.
mm.
Ooh-wee.
And I'm not saying that I don't know it may work well for y'all, but
So Where are the proceeds? Is the proceeds being
That's what I
divided?
wanted to know. Was he
Is
getting the proceeds
Tanisha
because he's the performer?
is
That's what I was
Miss
trying to find.
Tanisha have a group or children's? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he's the performer, so he's supposed to get the proceeds. He's supposed to get some
Okay.
of those proceeds. So say like he's the performer, he's supposed to get some of those proceeds.
Okay, so he's performing, he's producing it,
Right, exactly, Will. That's what I'm
and the
trying to
sister
say.
get.
It's he okay,
Mm,
it's his sister, but I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm talking on the management level, on the artist level. He is supposed to get some of those proceeds because he's performing. And he's not performing one song, he's performing what, three?
yeah, look like he's performing 3 songs.
So he's supposed to get some of those proceeds.
Let me see, I'm gonna go back up here. Let me see.
Scroll back and tell me what you saying.
He's performing 3 of his singles. So
Three?
yeah, it says 3 of his horror movie singles.
Right. So
Okay, so 3 of his horror movie singles.
So he's performing and he's doing 3 of his singles
okay.
and they're selling tickets for this.
So he's supposed to get some of the proceeds because he's the artist.
Okay,
Yep.
Yeah. So
$10
probably the
off.
way they have it is if you mention his name, you'll get $10 off. So he does get proceeds from that. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
That's
hey,
what I was
Miss
getting at.
Tanisha.
That's
Hey,
what I was
How
getting at.
Tanisha.
How
you
you doing? How you doing?
doing? Hey,
That's
hey,
what I was
hey.
trying. That's what I was trying to get because I was steady focusing on the $10 off, and I was like, okay, he's a performer, so he's. That's why I was saying he will get some of the proceeds because it's his name being plastered to it.
So Miss Tanisha said, not sure what proceeds you're referring to.
What I'm referring to is what he said is that he on his promotion it says $10 off. If he's performing 3 tracks and he's presenting himself as a performer, he's supposed to get proceeds if that's in their contract. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what their contract is like. It's a promotion thing.
Okay, as an artist to and performer.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. So it's a
Okay.
promotion.
it's a
Okay.
promotion thing. So it's
Okay,
not. So
gotcha.
he won't
Promoting.
get paid. No,
Gotcha.
he's
Okay.
promoting himself.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's
Gotcha.
promoting.
Okay.
Yeah. Now see if he's doing it on. That's what I'm saying. Is he doing it on love?
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
She
Yeah.
just answered the
He's a
question.
volunteering artist. So yeah,
Yeah.
he
We
don't
got
get
it.
any proceeds. No.
Okay. So we
No.
got it. We
It's
got
just
it.
his name gives you that extra
Right.
10%, $10 off of your
Right.
ticket. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
She's saying it's a small production.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to get when I
Okay.
seen the $10 off. I was like, oh, okay, is he get paid? And then when she said he's a volunteer. So no, he don't get paid. No.
Gotcha.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's just the way it's doing it. It's getting he's
It's his
branding himself.
name. Yeah.
He
He getting
branding
his
himself.
name out
So
there.
that's what's happening.
Okay. We
Okay,
got you.
now that's what I was
We
saying.
here. We here now. We here. We
Yeah, I was kind of confused. I was just trying to understand. I
And
was
Will
trying
said,
to
yeah, if he's doing it out of love and it's his sister, yeah, I kind of understand.
understand. Yeah,
Right. Yeah. We got you. We here. We here.
but other than that, what it will say? But other than what?
He said,
Oh, but other
but
than
other
that, he
than
said
that, he
For the
should
work
get a
he's
cut
doing.
with all the work he's doing outside of performing. Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, but it's a family thing, and I
It's a
think,
family thing. So I get what she's saying now. It's a
Yeah.
volunteering thing. So no, he don't get any money.
yep,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, she said a collaboration, collaborating as a
Yeah,
family.
that's
Okay,
what's up.
cool.
right, that's what's
Ain't
up.
that like family? Ain't that
Please
like
go
family?
live so we can see it.
Okay.
Please go live so we can see it.
Oh, it's gonna be $10 off.
Yeah, because it's
That's right.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that.
Go see what's
I feel that. I feel that.
send
That's
that link.
perfect.
Well, do we got any questions? Any more questions? It's too nice. Please send me the link so if you do go live, we can see it.
Yeah, check it out. Support, support,
So
All
support.
right, so this is the event.
yeah, they're promoting each other.
Yep.
So I feel what he's saying there.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Okay, all right.
Got it.
That's
So
what's
that's the
up.
event that's
So,
being
is
promoted
like-
and put on by
Gotcha.
Right.
Miss Tanisha and It's Too Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, right there at the bottom above the ticker.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this event is in Detroit.
Oh, she's a film director. Okay, cool.
Ah, okay.
Cool. That's what's up.
Yes. Yes,
That's
Oh,
that. That's
honey.
that. That's that. That's that black women. That's that black girl magic.
Okay, shrink.
And we have a viewer that said, "It's too nice. Where is it at? Where's the performance at?"
Is it Detroit, huh?
I think he said in Detroit, if I'm not
Detroit, yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, they in Detroit.
If I'm not mistaken, he said Detroit.
What's up?
Yes. So do we have any more
Yes.
questions? I know Miss Keisha be kicking them out that to me.
I would have more questions, but I think a lot of our viewers have pretty much gave a lot of good
Okay.
scenarios,
Right.
and then I don't want to get into too many questions, and then Mr. Dot be
No.
giving you the side face like you're giving
Yeah.
too much information away. They need to get that $75 consultation, or either
Right.
pay for the $10 workshop.
Oh,
There you go. There you
So
go. There you go. There you
yes.
go, man. There
Yes.
you go.
this is an entire show dedicated to answering nothing but
Right.
questions.
Right.
So music questions. They didn't do any music this show. This is all for the listeners so they can ask questions, share their experiences and their thoughts. And they
Yes.
did that the entire show.
So it's too nice, and Miss Tanisha, we have Mr. Will Smith. He said his artist Mello McLean is in Detroit, and he wanted to know if you guys can give him some information because he would love for his artist to check out your event. Well, he might want to check out your event, so
That's what's up.
you guys link up.
Network.
That's networking.
And Will,
Network.
here's the site information on here.
Network.
Okay.
That's what's
You
up.
can go through the comments. The site information is in there.
Yeah, most
That's what's
definitely,
up.
most definitely, man. So we enjoyed answering the questions today. The workshop, we're gonna get another day for that. If any artists are serious about the workshop, we will let you know a date when we're doing that. Um, let's see. Is there any more things? Any more things anybody want to say?
I think that's
Any
pretty
any
much it.
viewers? Any host?
I do. I have something to say. Thank you, Miss Shay, Mr. Dot, for passing on this knowledge to these artists. It is really important. Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Tanisha. Thank you. That's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. I really thank y'all for spitting out this knowledge, because it's very important that artists knows this, and what I love about it is that you're not telling this information for them to choose you as management.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you guys got enough on your plate, but whatever you choose to do is you guys. But saying all that to say, you're just giving them insight on what management team should be like. And if I was you all, I would take heed to everything that's being stated on today because this information is very important. Now they don't have to do this. They can charge you $75, which is more, information than the workshop coming up 10 and 10 10. But I do thank you. I really do. I thank you for giving us that knowledge because it's very important as an artist. Very important.
Now, $10 gets you $10 worth of information.
Okay.
$75 can get you a wealth of knowledge.
Okay. A whole book. See, with the $10, you're gonna get a chapter.
You're
But with
welcome,
the
Anthony.
$75, you get the whole book. I know what I'm saying. Yes, honey.
Oh Lord, y'all are a mess.
Got your $10 price and then your $75 price worth of information. Which
Okay.
one would you rather have?
You want a chapter or the whole book?
Yeah, because the whole book comes with the paperwork that we use.
That's what's up. You're welcome, Miss Tanisha. Yes.
Oh, you're
ma'am,
welcome,
girl.
Tanisha. You are
Yes,
so welcome, you
honey.
guys. Go check that out.
Yes.
Yes, you guys go check that out. Check out her website. Check that out.
Yes, I love that film director. Cut.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's that black girl magic. That's that black girl magic.
I
Yes, that's
love
that
it. I
black girl
love it.
magic.
I
I
love
always
So you
love supporting
guys,
black business, guys. So that's good.
yes,
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 indeed.
yes. So you guys, we want to thank you guys so much. We please follow us on Facebook, like us
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Facebook.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. We are
YouTube.
on Twitter.
Twitter.
We are on Instagram.
Instagram.
And we're on TikTok.
TikTok.
So check us out.
Check us out.
We love to do that. Tune in next Friday.
Next Friday.
We're gonna have that girl, the Sprite, the MC.
Yeah, little
Go
light.
for her,
Like,
in,
what you
her
gonna
interview.
do? Right on the mic, coming through. That's what gonna be
Okay.
the live version of it.
So we got Sprite on the next interview. And also our October slots are filled up for interviews. But if you would like to get an interview, we have 3 slots left in November. on a Friday. 3 slots left in November for Friday.
3 slots.
So from myself, Miss Shay, Mr. Dot, Miss Keisha, Miss Stay Ready Kelly. Keep your mask on, stay COVID safe. Don't give people 6 feet, give them 50 feet. Always put God first and know that He is the leader of it all. Until
Yes.
we see you again, tune in to us next Friday
Next
at
Friday.
5:35 p.m.
5:35
and
p.
Saturday at
Saturday.
5:35 p.m. And tune
She
in
said.
very soon for the Tower Sunday inspirational show with
Yes.
your
Gospel
host,
Sunday.
yours truly, Miss Stay Ready Kelly.
Ooh, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop.
Miss Stay Ready Kelly. So,
Yes, yes, yes.
until then, be safe, be blessed.
Yes.
Let God lead the way. Until then, this is the Tower Crew saying peace.
Peace. Bye bye.